A leader that's just following his dreams. I just bought a boat and now I'm trying to stream. And I just bought some dope, trying to find a fiend. My shoulders where they lean, plotting scheme.
They bring it hard that I fall that it never worked. Anything you see me with, I heard it first. Yeah, I had a God heart, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks. They bring it hard that I fall that it never worked. Anything you see me with, I heard it first. Yeah, I had a God heart, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks.
Come and see how I do this so effortlessly. Step on suckers, then I go and go step on the key. It's 23, all I do is press start on the key. Shoot from the locker room, my nigga, I'm Curry from 3. All nets for smoker cars and small vets. When I was working the block, we gave a small test. Pieces free just to get the clientele built. Now me and Anti-Coon got the whole town lit.
Yeah, y'all already know. Somebody. Is that me? That might be me. Amir, we gotta bring her back up. Somebody got their phone up. We echoing. Let's see. Check. Mic check. Hold on. Check. That's me. Okay. Check. Okay, yeah. We in here. Hold on, that ain't you, Care. Hold on, that ain't Vaughn.
Yeah, I got some noise.
Check. Oh, that's Q. Hey, Q, you echoing, big bro. But anyway. Yeah. You might have to drop it. Check.
I'm good now.
Check.
Nah, you still echoing. Just drop and I'll bring you right back.
Just drop and I'll bring you right back.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, welcome to the motherfucking Justice League. This your main man, Anti-Coon, a.k.a. the Redpillrip. We got topics tonight, and we got cool people. When do you find that? So is fucking losers and topics. Now you got cool motherfuckers with some topics, man. I'm going to start to my right, with your right, if you're looking at the screen, and we're going to go around. We're going to go Var, Cal, Famous Amir, and then Q, you'll kill it off. So go ahead. Let them know who you is and where to find you, Var.
Yo, my name is Big Var, the Black Kelly Samurai. I got the podcast, Let's Talk About It Shy. We talk about sport, do 2 shows a week, sports, general topics, everything. Looking forward to talking to you guys.
What's good? I'm Cal 10, man, the jack of all trades, Mr. Do It All and shit, Mr. Steal Your Shit and help you look for it, man. I got multiple podcasts I'm producing. You just fuck with me. You find me on Instagram at Cal 10 Grande. My government on Facebook is Kyle Bab. Fuck with me.
Period. What up, y'all? My name's Famous Amira, singer-songwriter, international with that shit. Also the creator of Urban KC podcast and radio. So check me out online everywhere.
Type shit. Go ahead, Erica Badu. She done froze up.
She froze. To Olympia, you.
That's India Ari. That's India Ari. That's India Ari, man.
Hi, y'all. It's your girl Talenthia with TM Productions KC. That's on all platforms.
Type time. And then I got my brother from the 314.
What it do?
Where you at? What's the name of the pod?
It's cute. Yep. Y'all join me on. Y'all check me out on r/ERA podcast on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Check us out, bro. We got some fire ass shit with 607 on. We got all that.
Type time.
So yeah, thanks to you. I like what you're doing, man. I like my boy Redpill. I like what you're doing, bro.
Always, man. I fuck with you, man. I met my bro on TikTok, dog, and I was just like, bro, it's energies, dog. I got to meet Mac Mall through and he'll be here later. I got to meet Var through Mac Mall. I saw my bro R Era. We tapped in quick on TikTok. I was liking his shit. He was liking my shit, all kind of shit. So it's like it's about that time, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do it in person one day, man. I really want to take this panel thing to where we can shake hands and do it in person.
Sure it out. Yeah.
Facts. Oh yeah.
Sure.
Before
We're
it
gonna meet in
starts
the middle,
snowing.
man. You and KC, I'm in the Lou, we're gonna meet in the middle.
Facts. Columbia, here we come. Is that close? I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it's about
Yeah,
2
that's
hours.
cool.
All right, bet. Hell yeah. We'll set it up, man. We'll do it at the MU somewhere and then have a whole college come out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Tonight,
Like some
man, we're
tonight
gonna
conversation type shit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on some MAGA versus the projects type shit. You feel me? We're gonna have fun with the shit, man. But yeah, so tonight, man, I heard this the first one I really heard. How much how much should you argue with your partner that's healthy? Because people be on the internet smiling all the goddamn time. You see all these couples and shit, and they posting all he picking her up, and she cooking dinner and all that shit. And then what's read between the lines, man? You didn't seen him in public, and she didn't slap that nigga neck. And you know what I'm saying? And he just sit your ass down, son. And then
She
what
had
I'm saying?
turned to
So,
Pinky. She
yeah,
had turned to the Pinky. Shut up.
Right, you feel me? So we could do it on a monthly basis, a quarterly basis. What do y'all think is healthy for disagreements? Because some people argue every fucking day, and it's
I
just
truly think it depends on the people. Like it depends on the person and the energy that they share between each other. Because what's healthy for one person might not be healthy for the next. And I also don't think you can tell one set of people what's healthy for them versus what's healthy for you type shit, I think that's not healthy to disagree. But I think that if you arguing every day and you probably spending more time arguing than you are actually effectively communicating, y'all probably not meant to be together.
So do you think that arguing at some point could be healthy due to the fact that you just addressing certain issues?
Yeah. And
No,
again,
but why
it
we gotta
depends on the
argue?
people. Right. It depends on the people. Like, what do you call, arguing? If you're communicating and those two people, you know what I'm saying, don't have a problem calling each other on each other's shit, then that's just called healthy communication. I don't think that's called arguing at all.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that. I like what you said right
Yeah.
there.
That's fantastic. Why we arguing? I'm gonna give you 4 passes a year. You get 1 per season because we should be able to talk about whatever, whether we disagree,
That part.
whether we on 2 opposite stances, whether we mad or angry. Why we gotta argue? We can have a heated discussion or talk, but we ain't gotta be arguing.
That part.
Right.
But I'm gonna give you 4 passes a year. You get 1 per season because I know you're gonna everybody. I'm gonna give you an off day.
Right.
Outside of that,
It's the one per season
what?
for me.
I mean,
What?
you human now. You know what I'm saying? What you
Yeah.
think, Q? What you think, bro?
I think, man, like she said though, you got them couples that can air out their difference and then it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the couples that hold grudges, and when they do have an argument, it get bad. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta find what's for you. Cause some people like to argue, bro. I'm talking about
That
it may
part.
not be it might some girls like to argue, some dudes like to argue. You know what I'm saying? I know we all done met them type, but you gotta find out what's for you. Some people like to argue just because that's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean nothing bad about it, but I don't think, as far as a relationship, I don't think it's healthy. I think they should be able to sit down and talk out shit, call each other on their shit, and get
Yeah.
over it and move on. All that arguing over every little thing. Mostly arguments come from finance, bro. So a lot of people just together because they got babies together and stuff like that. So they got to help each other with the bills and shit, but they don't really love each other, bro. So it's just it's a lot of that too. So it's unhealthy when it come down to it, period.
Damn. Okay, I feel you on that. Now let me ask you this, because this is what about the passive aggressive shit? I guess I'll just wash the dishes then, since you ain't gonna do the shit. What about shit like that?
You might as well the fuck not. You might as well the fuck not. At that point, I don't want no passion. I don't want a passive aggressive bullshit at all. I'm not a passive aggressive person at all. I'm so real. I'm so blunt. Just be real about it. Say the shit with your chest. If you feel the way, walk the way. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna talk like it, walk like it.
Yeah,
That's how the argument
Hey, you wash the
starts.
dishes. It's your turn to wash the dishes.
You got to say that sometimes to some people, bro. I mean, that passive, you ain't got to do it all the time, but sometimes it needs to be said. And if it hurt the person that you said to, obviously they ain't doing it. So
That's
if
Hit
they get
dogs
mad
don't
about
holler.
it, they ain't doing it.
Right,
So you
right.
gotta say it sometimes, bro. I mean, it is what it is on both sides.
Yeah. Boy, what you got, bro?
You know what? There's parts where I'm like, arguing or having a spirited debate is good for a relationship, but ultimately, it's either three things that it's going to stem from: respect and boundaries, like traumatic boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Or you just a toxic ass person that just need that thrill because that's what you know. You know what I'm saying? So it comes from those three places. And so if you see somebody who constantly needs to argue all the time to keep a relationship spicy, my nigga, you need to run. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna take you down the endless pit like off the Golden Child. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no bottom down there. You know,
just keep falling.
I'm saying, just gonna keep falling. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, it's still for one of those three. And the first two are just like, you can nip all that in the bud when you just know how to set your boundaries. And if you get a lot of pushback when you set your healthy boundaries, that's also a telltale sign like you need to kind of like start getting away from that situation, you know?
Right.
But do you so you got to set that in the beginning, because what'll happen is you'll start loving somebody and then you forgot to set the boundaries and then they crossing them, but you don't want to go nowhere.
But you know what, Red
I feel
Pill,
y'all men, y'all wait longer than women too. In those situations, I don't know what it is about y'all, but y'all will not break up with somebody y'all unhappy with, that y'all arguing with every day and whatnot. You be like, oh, I made this commitment, or I love her, and I be like, and y'all be miserable.
Hey, but you
And I
know
don't
what?
know what
I
that
think
is about y'all men.
that comes from, I think a lot of men try to see the best out of a woman and still see the good side of them from that honeymoon phase, and they feel like they can get back to that. But you know what I'm saying? When they see flashes and glimpses of it, that's what keeps them. But knowing that it's not there, they it's like I think a man could put his heart, his feelings into it, he commits more, so it's harder for him to walk away from it.
And that
But
goes both
that,
ways, because that's for women
He
too. And
want
a
that
lot of people
pussy.
stick around because of them kids.
Yeah, the kids. He wants some
I mean,
pussy too.
them
So he
kids,
gonna
kids
take
are
a lot.
different. Yeah.
But like to say more about it on both sides, it's like I'm pretty sure at some point we all been in relationships to be like, man, soon if it wasn't for this shit, I'd be out this motherfucker already.
Yeah,
And it's like
for sure.
you coming up with an excuse to stay, like you still see the value in the person, and that's why you stay. But you know that you need to leave. Y'all need to stop it, but y'all don't know how to do it. And it's
Too broke to leave.
Too broke to leave. What I was gonna ask, what is that? What is that? I ain't gonna lie, I'm with Q on this one. You don't want nobody to get that pussy. That's why most
You
niggas
know,
don't
people be
leave.
too broke. If you
They
got
scared to
people be
get that.
Hey,
like,
for
That's
real,
so
man.
accurate. That
Hey,
is
for
so
real. We'll
accurate.
deal with a
so
lot of
say
shit
like
because
you
we
got
gonna do it.
kids
It's so true.
and you split in
No.
rent.
For real.
I
Both of y'all
respectfully
pay 500.
disagree.
Now you got like, oh, I'm gonna have to pay 1,000 on my own. Now I'm gonna have to pay child support, and now instead of one car, now we got to get 2 cars, and they can't afford that. They be too broke to leave.
Hey, I respectfully disagree.
All
Let
right,
me
give
tell
me
you
what
why.
you got, man. I need to know.
All right, take it from a nigga that has done a lot of fucking in his lifetime. All right, when you do so much, you know, and even the pussy almost feel the same when you do it so much. It's just some got better grip than others, right? But a woman who got a masterful Shang Tsung head game, niggas a kill over that now. That's the trick right there.
Yeah, for real.
You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere. He turned to Shang
Hey,
Tsung
but
and
you ain't
Scorpion at the
arguing a
same
lot with
time.
her. A lot.
So y'all put up with everything else if the pussy good.
Not me.
No, it's the head game.
Yeah.
Q,
You ever
you
seen?
saying?
Yeah.
You ever seen Tom and Jerry
Like,
when
look,
his
for
soul was
example.
going
Go ahead.
up to the upper room? That's how it is for real.
What'd you say,
Hey,
Q?
Dude can't fathom with the fact that the thought that another dude is getting his soul snatched from his ex.
That's the shit I'm on. That's what I'm on. You go do
Now,
that
And
to
you
that
doing
nigga.
that to
Exactly,
him what you did to me?
Nigga,
that's
I
some
paid,
bullshit. That
I
nigga ready
paid
to
the
kill.
light, the gas, that purse. Nigga, you wore the purse to the nigga house and sucked the nigga dick.
And you put your
Hey,
Is my mic on?
hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, Q. No,
Go
Q,
ahead.
go
Yeah.
ahead, Brody. My
Go ahead,
fault.
Q. He
Uh-oh.
on mute. You on mute, Q.
You on mute, big bro. Hold on. Okay, now you good. Oh, my nigga in East St. Louis. He ain't in St. Louis. That
Oh
nigga
man.
gutter. Hey man, I think I know where he finna go with it. Cause
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, bro, when you invest in a woman, you don't want her to share shit. Would you high fiving that nigga for? What the fuck
Mhm.
wrong with you?
I think, and I think, every nigga, like, put it like this, and I think the standard is a little bit different for women. Okay, it's like if you that nigga that's really involved with your emotions towards this woman and say she went out and had that little one off or whatever. It's one thing when you give up the pussy and spread your legs, right? But a nigga really want to know, did you give that nigga some head?
That's
Because
real.
it's like,
That's
if you
submission.
understand this, and I got to be real. If you do that shit, that's the one that's gonna make and break the relationship. Because I can't kiss you no more after that.
You shouldn't have
You
kissed her
kissing
in the
somebody
first
else's
place.
kids.
It ain't the first dick she sucked.
But hold on, here's the thing: ignorance is bliss. But see, now I got something attached to it now. To like, okay, I can know about
I'm
it,
back.
but I don't want to know about it. If that makes any sense, like.
Right.
Got two beautiful women here. I know y'all been fucking around.
Is that standard the
before
same
me,
for
right?
y'all men?
No, I'm saying y'all same
We
way for
gonna
us.
get
Like,
there.
yeah,
Hold on. That's one of the topics, so we're not gonna do that right now. But I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying once you see a person, it's like once you kind of find that link that connect your thoughts to reality, that opens up the floodgates, man. And it's like you don't want to deal with this shit. It's dangerous. Like yeah, I suck this dick. What? I can't kiss you no more because now I'm like, all right, yeah, I knew you had a pass, but now those niggas you fuck with.
Nope.
And I can only imagine your head between it. Nah, I can't do it no more. See, now that thought is in my head, I can't do it no more.
Every
Yeah,
time.
women, y'all can take that better than men. Y'all can take us cheating and stuff
Absolutely.
like that. Men can't. We can't. The thought of y'all giving somebody some dome and they taking the pussy, hitting it from the back, that drive us crazy, bro. So
For
Hey,
sure.
you know
but
what I'm saying? We
yeah,
can't handle that. You know what I
you
mean?
never heard a girl to be like, "Did you eat his coochie? Did you eat her coochie better than you ate my coochie?" You ain't never heard
They
no
don't
shit like
never
that.
ask that.
You ain't never hear that.
They say, "Do you love her?"
I feel this way though. If
No,
you
I
cheat
was
on
just about to
45.
ask that, but if that's one of the topics, like I want to know, is that the same for men in that
What you mean?
particular scenario?
What
Like
you mean?
for a vice versa type of scenario, like a woman in that situation, if the woman was like that and was like, if you had your mouth on another bitch's pussy, then I couldn't kiss you ever again. What if a woman was like that and did react that way? Some
then
women
I
ain't
gotta
like
She
that,
be
go.
but I
like
know a
that.
lot of women that do.
I
Hey,
gotta
That
go.
she like that.
I
She got
gotta
a
go.
preference.
I gotta go. Because
Yeah.
if you do that and the woman find out you cheated, right? And she don't get on her game, feel like it's her fault, and she don't get on her game, then you need to leave her because she gonna always say what you just said and be on that type. So you need to just leave for real because you hurt her. So she ain't gonna get
Yep.
over it. But if she's
That's
showing
right.
you more, after you cheated and everything, then hey, y'all can probably work something out.
That cute. That's the thing. There you go.
Now mine and
There
act
goes
alone,
the
I be
argument.
like, cause why you gotta cheat? I'm bi. I like chicks. We can
I
have a
was gonna
threesome.
say they gonna
It's
Why
the
kiss
you
you after
lying?
you eat pussy.
communication. Yeah.
See,
Hold
now
on,
you
hold
lying
on,
and you
hold on, hold
disrespecting
on,
me. So now you gotta go
hold
based
on.
off that. Not because you wanted to have
Every
sex with somebody else, but because you lied and you cheated. Now we got a
hey,
problem.
I didn't
but
want to lie.
every woman is not bi. Every woman not open for no situation like that. That's
Oh,
like a
I know. Most
gamble.
are definitely selfish, super selfish.
Yeah.
But but you know what? I'm gonna answer the question. How much should a healthy couple argue a year? I say about 2, maybe 3 times. Only because when you have traumas or triggers and stuff like that, you're not. it's like you ever heard that term? Don't believe in shit till shit happens. It's the same thing. You don't know where a person's traumas or triggers are until you cross those lines.
Right.
It's how you
Y'all talk
handle
to
them
your
and you
partner
communicate.
and know those things?
Huh?
Yeah.
Do y'all not talk to your partners to know those things? They're like, damn, my dude sister just died last year, so we had another funeral for somebody else, so he might be a little triggered or be a little off today. So if he say something or he get a little snappy, I'ma already know, hey, today is one of them days. And so if he say something a little snappy, I'm not gonna take it personal, and we're gonna talk about it later. But I ain't gonna go back and forth with him knowing this nigga triggered right now
Right.
for whatever
But see,
reason. He triggered, and I'm gonna let him have a moment.
that is a wife equality, though. See, a lot of women will find out the date that triggers you and fuck with you. See,
Use it
that's the
against
difference.
you,
You are finding ways to be sensitive when you know he going through that time in his mind. Like, you know, this nigga sister passed away on September 17th in 2006, and you got that, you have that, and that nigga snap and he throw that sandwich that you just made at your face, and you just like, it's cool, his sister died. But
Oh
it's
no, you ain't
another
throwing nothing in my face, but I'm gonna
but
let you
I'm
be a
just
little
saying.
moody today.
I'm just but I'm just saying. But it's another
You can
chick
slam it on
that
the
will,
table, but not in my face.
right. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn sandwich. I don't like this shit, but
Like I'm even hungry right now.
right. What you making me a sandwich for? But anyway, but at the end of the day, I think Talentia is saying some of the realest shit, and I think it goes both ways. Like, when you study the person you with, y'all shouldn't be having argument. How many times are we bumping heads to the fact that it's something new every week? And I'm talking about like some people will say 4 arguments a month. Some people will say, like Bar said, 3 a year, seasonal. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? 5 to 10 arguments a year is okay. That means you got a clean
Got a
month.
365 days, 5 is cool.
Yeah, type shit.
Hey, I'm
But
gonna say it like this, and I almost see, but I'm probably gonna get cussed out for this one. If you argue more than 6 times a year as a dude and as a woman, you deserve to go out there and have your side chicks and your side dudes.
hold the
Yeah,
fuck
it just I don't
on.
understand why people are arguing that damn much. Look,
That is a
Aveline
lot.
just wrote
That's
something.
my
He said,
point.
I've been with my wife for almost 10 years and have argued maybe 6 times. Is what
Look,
Aveline just said.
I had a
I
friend.
truly
She was
think
on the phone with her dude for an hour arguing how they never talk. She like, you never talk to me. You never. He like, what do you mean? I'm talking to you now. She like, you never spend no time and talk with me. He like, we're literally on the phone now, and all you want to do is talk about how I never talked to you. You spent a whole hour arguing with me about not talking together, and y'all didn't even talk. And I'd be like,
I truly
that
also
shit is
think that this goes back to
crazy.
like how much time do you guys spend getting to know this person before you actually get into a relationship, you know? Whatever happened to like the dating phase? Whatever happened to truly getting to know somebody before we just hop into a relationship? I think that a lot of the communication problems would probably go away if people actually knew the people that they were with. You know what I'm
People be
saying?
desperate.
This where it went.
They dating out of desperation.
Yeah.
No.
I tell you why.
It's a price tag onto it, but keep going.
Here go Mac. Hold on. Shout out to Mac. Mac Mall in the building, man. What up,
What
man?
up, y'all? What up, y'all? Hey, I wanted to answer her question. The reason why people ain't getting to know each other before relationships is because if I meet her, she meet me. I ain't just saying personally me. I'm saying this the situation. If I meet her, she beautiful. She got a good shot, some good head. Fuck it, we together. She thinking, she thinking, oh, I got me a handsome man that's respectable. He getting good money. He spending money on me. Okay, that's my man. They don't think about the intangibles. They don't think about the real shit. They
The
just think
long
about the
term,
face
yeah.
value shit, and it look good until that shit die out. Once you get used to him taking you places, and once he get used to having sex with you, then you start seeing the real them, and that shit start getting unattractive because you like, damn, I didn't even take the time to know this. This is
People came with their representatives and not their real self.
That's a perfect example. That shit happens like a motherfucker.
That's
But
crazy. Yep.
a real
the
woman,
infatuation.
though, a real chick will grow with you though. She'll grow with you if she want to hang on, but most of them don't.
Yeah,
but you gotta make a certain amount in order for them to want to grow with you.
Yeah. You know what it is though. What it is this. When a woman is dealing with a real man, right? That has,
you know, when a woman is dealing with a real man, this is what happens. There's two factors to this, right? When a woman is dealing with a real man that has structure and he has rules and he has things that he's trying to accomplish and he wants this woman to get on his program, right? So once he start doing that, you got to understand the structure comes with not going out so much, not having fun, because this man trying to build something and he wants you to follow his lead so he can build something for y'all. But what happens is that gets boring to women, because while he's trying to provide structure and save money and stay out the way, she got niggas in her inbox like, man, let me take you out, let's go out to eat. They telling her what she want to hear. She don't want to chill.
But y'all
She
find
want.
women that's not on your program.
I was
You
about to
said
say
what?
that's
You want
not
to
all
build
women.
a
That's not
community
all
and build
women.
business, and y'all go find a stripper instead of a woman who also wants to build a community and build a business. You like, oh, let me change this stripper into a
Where y'all at
hardworking
though?
wife who's
Right,
gonna support me
you
while I do
absolutely
this.
right. You absolutely right. But what happens is, what you didn't factor in is that most women that want to build businesses in today's time, they don't want to build businesses with a man. They want to build their own shit. So now
Right.
you got two bosses in the house. She got her dreams, you got your dreams. And
And
this is where the separation come in there, because you know she wants you to be able to spend your money to take her ass out to eat and out of town and all this shit, while she's saving her money to build her business. She ain't spending none of her shit.
hey, Mac, can I spin off on what you just said?
Hold on,
And
Var,
that,
hold on, Var. Hold on,
go ahead.
Var. Let me let Q go real quick because he
Go
been
ahead, Q.
chiming
Go
in.
ahead, Q.
Nah, I was just want to say, as men and and women though, but as men though, are we taking the nowadays? Are we taking the L or are we taking the W when it come to women, bro? Because women don't want to come out and act like they a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? Like if you paying the bill or if you helping them with something, but y'all ain't together or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So is it like a good thing a nigga ain't in a relationship because he ain't got to hear all that bullshit and he just pay for his services? Or if we taking the L because women ain't the same as like they used to be, where you try to get the norm, take them out, chill and all that type shit. You got to bound everything now.
I mean, I'm gonna answer directly. I think it's you taking an L being in a relationship at this point because you're gonna pay for it and care about the shit. At least if you're not in a relationship, you just paying for it.
Exactly. That's how I feel too, bro. That's how I
All
feel
right,
too.
so let me say this. Let me answer Q question and then follow up what Mac Ball said. So Q, when you get into a relationship and start like building a family and stuff like that, as men, you take L's. All right, just got to get used to it. That. Just got to get used to it. But in order for you to take a win, you still gonna take an L, because now I'm not gonna deal with that bullshit or deal with a woman or commit to a woman. But that's the end of my legacy. You know what I'm saying? In terms of my bloodline. So it's like you're gonna take an L. You're gonna take L's, but your strength comes into the L's. The L's that you take as a man makes you stronger as a man.
That's real.
Now,
Man, everything a man do for a woman is an L, motherfucker.
right.
It's just it's just
Wow. Where's the
here's what it
reciprocate?
is. Here's what
What's
it
the
is, right?
reciprocate?
I'm gonna be
What if she
very
do
honest right
everything
now.
for you that you do for her?
Look, I'm gonna be very honest, right? A man's life is nothing but L's. That's all we don't get a return on shit we give out or do.
Really don't. Really
Nothing.
don't.
Nothing
But
we
that
do. Now, when the
but
woman,
ball,
here's the thing, but here's the thing. Women overthink it, right? Because men don't want much. So and this is all we want. We want a respectable woman that stays beautiful, stays kind, and stays loyal. That shit is free. Now, here's the tricky part. If you a man, because we talk about women helping men build. If you a man that got your shit together, you don't need no woman to help you build. What other value can she add to your life except for
Exactly.
being loyal, being respectful, being nasty, and don't cheat? Like, that's all you can do. Now here's the thing, right? You put all that shit together, it costs you $0. But any woman can do that. It's not like there's women that can't do any woman can provide those things I just said because they are free and they are not hard to do. That's your nature to do what I just said. So naturally, this is what you're supposed to do. This is nothing outside the box. But women, what they do is they suck you dry both ways.
I was about to say, hold on, which way?
Both ways. They suck you dry both ways.
Every which
And
way you can
then
imagine.
and then what men go through, we have no safe place to go through none of our problems. We supposed to suck it up. Don't show no emotion. If you notice like this, right, in a household, right, when the man is going through something, the household can still function as a household because he doesn't bring his bullshit into the house and bring everybody down. He keep it to himself. But when a woman goes through something, the whole house is fucked up.
Gotta suffer.
The kids gonna close the door and stay on their headphones because they don't want to hear the shit. Daddy in the basement with the door locked because she getting on his damn nerve and he don't even know why.
Hey,
I think
Mom.
when men be going through shit, y'all get mean. I don't think households. I don't think y'all realize like y'all presence and when y'all actually present and cool. Like we, as a family, or especially as a woman who pays attention to her man, we know when y'all off. Y'all get mean. Y'all get moody. Y'all don't want to be doing things. So it do affect the house. I mean, maybe not your household. You might be able to keep it in, but I'm finding like a lot of men in this generation to be emotional and they do not be handling their emotions well. It's a lot of I don't want to call it sassy. I'm not calling it sassy, but it's a lot of emotional men who don't know how to control that.
So hold on. And this is where when women say, I want somebody to build with, that's the biggest pile of BS ever in life that y'all can ever say out y'all mouth. I'm gonna say it like that. Because AKA, I want somebody to build with. No, I want somebody to finance my startup for my own shit. That's the call.
Where y'all finding women at?
I was about to say the things I'm hearing from y'all men. I just have to be very honest with you.
I see.
I have
Famous
never
Mirror
heard
over there
of some shit
taking
like
notes.
this
I see.
ever.
Hey,
You know what women are.
Yeah, because my last fiance, when I say I built with him, we started businesses together. He had
Yeah.
landscaping company. I helped him buy equipment. I got him clients. He helped me with my stuff as far as like my website, and looking for locations for my business. Like when I say build, we was both getting our credit together to buy land together. So it's women out here who actually build and reciprocate. He getting dinners, he
Yeah.
getting massages, he get
With
his
men who
boys
have
done. He
nothing.
gets all of
So
that.
that's the
Yeah.
So I
So
be
majority.
what
like, how
happened
the fuck
though?
you
What
doing
happened?
that?
What happened?
Yeah.
All that good stuff. What
It got to
happened?
the point he actually thought I was when it came to the website, because he didn't set it up how I wanted, and I was like, thank you. I just wanted you to show me how to do it. And he did it himself and I didn't like it. He actually had a problem with that. And I realized he said he eventually just wanted a woman who didn't talk at all and just cleaned his house.
Oh
hey,
wow.
And that wasn't for me. And I
You know what
realized,
he wanted you to do? He wanted you to eat the meat and be discreet.
Greg Mall got all
Hey,
that.
I'm finna prove
and
my
that's what I
point when they
realized.
say
Hey,
I'm finna
That
prove my
wasn't
where
going to
you at
be
though?
my
Hey, where are you at?
lifelong partner.
Yeah, he
Hey,
tripping. He tripping.
I'm finna prove my point. I'm finna prove my point when I say about the building thing. Because as guys, as men, we know in order to build something, we gotta sacrifice some shit. Okay, that we
yeah.
might really be like, or that's an interest to us, or pleasurable to us, right? We're gonna have to sacrifice that. Women always try to have the best of both worlds in the process. And I'm gonna have asked the panel a question, and I would like to get everybody's answers. What would you rather have? Happiness or peace?
Peace. Peace.
Okay, next.
I think that
You
they
know every
coincide.
man
I
want
think I
peace.
think peace is happiness to me, but peace.
No, two different things, baby. Two different things.
Definitely is.
I think it depends on the person. But again, I said peace brings me happiness, so I would go with peace.
Hey, point proven right there.
Yes,
See,
peace.
see, for a man, if I got to build something, if I can't go and smoke my hookah, or I can't travel as much because I'm trying to build something up over here, I'm gonna chuck that shit to the side because I understand what comes with building some shit. When you have to say that it depends, no, you trying to find a happy medium to get both the best of both worlds. That's my point.
Yeah, my thing is, man, I'm gonna
Can't
be
do it.
real. My thing, sometimes I argue on my podcast is I stop talking about men and women because it's a never ending war, and ain't nobody gonna win that war. You know what I'm
Never.
like? We
Everybody's
both
stuck
fight
in there.
for each other. Ain't nobody gonna win that war. We all got points, and I just learned how to deal with them. I play them how they want to be played. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That
hey,
way,
Q,
you know.
Q, like I said, as men, it's a life of taking L's. You're not gonna win an argument with a woman. How can you win an argument when they take shit that don't make no sense to make it seem that they right? Like it don't link up at no point. It don't make no sense, but they right.
I think it's men that do that too. So I think that just goes to say it's never again, it's never gonna be who's the better or who's the, you know, higher up, the man or the woman. I think the women that you guys are talking about, I have never experienced women like that. I'm not a woman like that myself. I don't have women friends like that. We definitely build with men around here with nothing. We definitely are faithful, you know, to men for no cost, free 99, you know. So I don't have that type of experience in my life. But with that being said, I think everybody is different. It has to do with the person, the mindset, the mindset, the perspective, the type of life they've lived. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to do with where you from or what color or, you know, the sex that you are. I think it really just has to do with your mindset. What type of person
I
you want to
mean,
be.
I think
can I say
it
something?
has a lot to do with experiences because I want to say
Absolutely.
this and I'm gonna give it to you, right? Because um I noticed through experience that both sides can be right according to their experience. You
Yes.
see what I'm saying? Y'all both could be talking about the same problem. Y'all both don't see it the same way because y'all both didn't experience it the same way. So y'all both trying to convey to each other that, okay, this is the right way. And that person is saying, no, this is the right way. And it becomes an argument because both of y'all think y'all right and
Yeah.
nobody's sitting there to take the time to understand what is the gray area. Like, okay, so instead of trying to prove you're right to somebody and vice versa, I've learned to sit down to understand why they think like that first.
Right.
Yeah,
You see
just
what
to
I'm
gain a
saying?
new
So I'm
perspective.
not
Hey,
Yeah.
what?
so I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong just because I feel like you're wrong. What I'm
Exactly.
gonna do is say, okay, well, I don't see it that way, but tell me why you see it that way.
Yeah, let
And
me
then
try to
I'll tell you why I see it that way.
type
You
What
see
shit.
you
what
what
I'm
you
saying?
gotta
Go
And
what
I
you
ahead, go
think
gotta
ahead,
do
that's
is
the
Cap.
allow the
proper
floor.
way to have
Ho-
an
ho-
argument, just to see
ho-
each other's perspective and not to see who's right or wrong.
Right.
No, that's
You
Yeah.
got to
facts.
you
But
got to
go ahead.
allow the
Let me
floor
get
for both of
Calvin
them
in.
to talk. Both of y'all got to allow the floor to. You got to give each other your partner the floor to talk. And sometimes y'all
Yeah.
can figure out y'all on the same page, but y'all got to be willing to listen to each other. And then I
Right.
even say it's like based on wherever that you may look for your partner, it's gonna be a reflection of what you get out of it. If you go looking for somebody at the club, you're gonna look for somebody who want to run the streets. You find a
Mm-hmm.
business minded person, you're gonna find it. There are people I seen, I can say from my experiences, I ran into people that's been on some 50-50 shit and actually wanted to pour in to see me grow and shit. It's
Yeah.
just that there was other things I didn't like out of that partnership that was just that made me go my separate ways.
Hey,
But
that's a,
uh,
yeah, self reflection
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
type shit.
But
But
you
yeah, so but my bad. Let me
go ahead.
Vard, you start, but
My
I'm gonna
bad,
have
yo.
everybody. I want everybody to just give like a number. 12 months you married to this motherfucker. How many times is y'all supposed to argue in a year? I'm gonna let Var go first, and then we'll just go around.
Two,
Two times.
two,
Cal,
two.
how many times a
4.
year? 4 times. What you got, famous Amir?
2 to 3.
2 to 3. All right, Talenthia.
I got four, one per season. I'm gonna give you one per season.
All right, Q. What you got, Brody?
I got once a month. It's about
Once a
12
month.
times. Yeah.
Damn, I think that's fair too. Mac, what you got?
I got two answers, man. I gotta play devil's advocate, man.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And I'm gonna just be honest, because I'm super experienced, man, and I know both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically speaking, right? You and your female probably will disagree once every other month, right?
Okay.
Um,
That's it.
what I will say is this: if you are a real man, you wouldn't be arguing with your girl.
I agree.
Okay. Now, what I understand being realistically, right? Because I gotta be realistically. just because you argue with a woman don't mean you're not a man, right?
Right.
And what I mean by that is this, because of my experience, sometimes women can push the wrong button at the wrong
Wrong
motherfucking time.
time. Mm-hmm.
Okay? And sometime even your best man gonna blow up.
Facts.
Because and once again I bring it back because women have no idea of the amount of shit that we go through behind closed
Right.
doors. So he might be at the end of his rope. I remember Red Pill. Remember we had a conversation. I think it was on JB panel. We was talking about if the man lost his job, he wouldn't tell a woman. He'll try to figure it out before she, find out about it. He might be facing hardship financially. Something might have happened, and then here you come with this bullshit, and he just blew up. So I gotta be fair, but ultimately, I think that when a woman emotions being once a month, like he said, every time that period comes, you subject to have an argument, goddamn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta prepare for that as a real man, goddammit. We gotta get ready. Oh shit, the 15th coming. Hey, cuz we going to the club on the 15th. I ain't going. You're supposed to do that shit on the 23rd with me, nigga. You know
And
Sometimes
women to get mad at you for having fun because they can't. Are you gonna go out because I'm on my period? Why I gotta be hostage because you hostage? What the fuck?
To be very honest with
Hey,
you, I'm the type
it's
of woman
healthy to
who's
have
like,
that one
get out of my
argument.
face.
It's
What'd you
healthy
say?
to have
Please
that
man,
go.
one
Go have your boy
argument
time.
because
Get your
Yeah,
boy
please
time, man.
go have. I'll call your boys for you. What y'all need? Like, what do you
But,
need to do? Like, get
but
out of
look
my
how
face.
nah.
selfish
Yeah,
y'all is
Pick him up,
though.
y'all.
yeah. Get up out of my
Y'all are
face.
pressure.
Hold
Y'all will
on,
make
wait,
a man
hey,
feel guilty about going
No.
outside, so he'll
hold on.
change his mind, not go, sit in the
Nope.
house, and you
Nope.
won't even say nothing to a motherfucker.
Nope.
Hold on.
Maybe
Hold
some
on.
You
females,
just want
not
me in the
me.
house
Please
playing
go out and
games.
enjoy yourself. Please do
Hold
that.
on,
But I'm
Q.
also the
What you
type of
said,
female
brother?
who I'm always outside. So I can't be mad at a man when he wants to go outside because I'm always outside. I'm in the entertainment industry. So I'm always
Ladies.
What you
outside
Right.
mean? What you
anyways.
do?
where's my keys?
I'm a singer-songwriter
What?
and I
Oh,
run a podcast and all kinds of shit. So
Ladies,
oh, I took
ladies.
the entertainer
A
shit
pet,
wrong.
a pet
not that
peeve
type
of
of
any.
entertainment industry.
Hold on.
You
A
know.
pet peeve for a pet peeve for the majority of women.
Not
Trigger
I.
for the majority of women is when they see pictures come back of they man having so much fun
Hey,
without
bring
them.
it.
Okay, and
Finish
he
your
better
statement.
have that same type of energy when I go out and have fun without him and he see them photos of me because it's going to
No,
be the
guess
same
what?
thing for
We
me.
don't mind you having fun. We just
Right.
want you to bring your
Right.
ass in at a respectable time.
Not
That's
all
it.
men is like
You
that
know?
though. See the way
Right,
that you
good.
speaking again, everybody has
Oh,
different perspectives because not all men is that way. Some men is hella jealous, hella controlling, don't want you to go outside, don't want you to have fun, don't want you to have friends. No.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on, because we finna open a whole new Pandora's box. Let me get Q.
yeah.
Let me get Q
Mhm.
real quick. Q, you said something, man. I heard you. What you said? How many
Uh,
times?
I said 12 because once a month because when you argue, it bring out the value in each other. Like after that argument, we can see who come back with the nicest gift or the farthest head of sex.
The
You know
makeup
what I'm
sex be
saying?
great.
So
Yeah.
that brings out the other side of you because when you do something wrong, you feel like you got to make up. So that become a romantic situation. Sometimes. So
Yeah,
What's the
I ain't gonna
longest?
But
Make
that'll
up
What's the
also let's
sex.
longest you
role
ever
play.
been in a
If you feel you
relationship?
got to do that, let's role play to bring a little spice so we can get them gifts and all day.
Hey,
We ain't got to argue to bring that out.
Hey, let
hey,
me ask you
sometimes
this:
some
What's the
go,
longest you've been in a relationship?
go ahead, Cal.
Who,
no,
me
like, but oh no,
or
no.
who?
I'm
Who you
asking
talking
Blood.
to?
What's his name? Q.
yeah,
What's
Oh,
the longest you've been in a relationship?
shit, 12 years.
12 years. Well,
Woo.
yeah, my longest was 10 years, and I'm not sure what your experience was, but in my experience, when you get that deep in the water, that makeup sex don't be working.
It really don't.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
just
That's
saying, y'all
unfortunate.
fuck and still don't talk.
hey,
That
Maul.
is
That's
quite
when you've been
unfortunate.
together past assault, but y'all make up, fuck, and still into it.
Hey, Maul,
Hey,
Maul,
y'all been
That
Maul.
fucking
same
for so
talk for
y'all
me.
been fucking for so long that when y'all try to get to do positions, your partner already know what to do. Ah, he want doggy style next.
Yeah.
You
Now
want
I'm
eagle.
just
That
saying
when you
these
get to that
days
point,
I got to go with the
shit
times.
ain't
Like
well.
back in them days, you know what I'm saying? It was like that, but go with the times now. You got to argue with these girls, you know what I'm saying? You got to argue with them once a month, show you care.
Damn, you gotta
You know
Hey,
fake
what I'm
Maul.
saying?
fake a
Hey,
fallout.
You
Maul.
gotta do that shit. This
That's
day, cop a
crazy.
bitch. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Yeah,
Hey,
something, man.
Maul.
You gotta do something, man.
You gotta
'Cause
keep it
that's what
spicy.
it is now.
Hey,
You gotta,
hey, Maul, we go back since pages and brick phones and shit, right? I was married for 15 years. And once you do, it does get old, but the thing is, it's not so much about the sex, but you gotta always see the value in your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like you do get to a point where you've been together so long, you don't even appreciate or acknowledge the appreciation at the other person. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't feel appreciated, that opens up the door for somebody else new to come in. Because think about it. When people let women get dumped, I'm like, man, he got a side chick. How he fucking with her? And she don't look better than me. That's because she made that man feel like a man again. You know, she appreciated him, just his presence.
right. It go both ways though. It go both
Yeah,
ways.
it does. It does.
You know
Because
what
I
I'm saying?
mean, you got some that get big. You be like, man, baby, I need you to get back in the gym, and you get all this pushback and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And then
It's
she
like,
fuck around and
You
get
know
in the
why they
gym.
give pushback? Because there's so many men that like so many different women. There's still men that
yeah,
like big girls. So she's
yeah,
still getting attention. That's why.
yeah,
If her
yeah.
motherfucking attention slowed up, she'll listen to you. But it's
Right.
men out here that like everything. So
Yeah.
As the
ain't
fuck
no
they should.
you can't even tell a girl that's a -2 that she fucked up. It's somebody like her too.
Shit.
Real shit.
A
Hey,
negative
Mo, when
two
you
is
I
Now a
crazy.
want y'all to
-2 is crazy.
find the ugliest girl you can find and tell her to show you her inbox.
It's a nigga
Somebody
in
No,
trying
there.
to
for
throw her
sure.
some dick in that motherfucker for
It's a
real.
nigga
No,
in
there
there.
is.
Hella
There is
niggas in
A
there.
wolf.
always, somebody that likes
so
something for sure.
I seen a
check
crackhead inbox and it had like 20, 30 niggas in there and they a
For
crackhead
sure.
who
Have you
look
seen some of
bad. And
these
I'm like,
videos? Have you
damn,
But
seen
you
that
think
these?
it is?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
check this out. This is what we've been fucking up there when they think they got options. You know what I'm saying? I said this on Mall's show. I said men got more options than women when it comes to the date market and relationships. Okay. Women confuse their options between the guys that want to fuck them or the guys that want to give them their last name. Y'all get those two things confused all the time. And there's a difference from like LA to New York
I don't think
type
we do.
distance.
Hey, I
I was
agree
gonna
with
say
that one.
I don't
I
think we
I
agree
do.
think
with
that's
that.
the same vice versa though,
I
because
agree with that.
it's women out here who just want to fuck too. So
But
No,
y'all
I
get
agree with
y'all
that.
said
I
this
agree
that
with what you said.
y'all
Where
said
they
think
at?
about this for a second. Y'all even if y'all want to fuck, y'all set y'all set relationship protocols just when you just want to fuck. You know what I'm
damn,
saying? You got two different standards.
I
A
feel
nigga
some
want to
type of
fuck
way
this
about
I'm
the
gonna get
women
straight to
you've
the
had
point. I got
experience with.
$200, you know. Let's just go get this shit over with, you know.
It's real simple why men have more options than women. Real simple answer. We have no standards.
Well,
Especially
there
when
you
the
go,
liquor hit the
ladies and gentlemen.
system.
There you
Yeah.
go.
It's
I
just that
easy
I
as
simple.
mean,
drugs.
I wouldn't consider
You
That's
think
those
of
like
crazy.
everything
options
that
for
you
y'all though,
think of
just because y'all
every
don't have
standard.
standards.
No. What I'm saying is this: our standards are realistic standards. Okay, we don't look for all the over the top mountain bullshit that y'all look for. Y'all list is as long as a goddamn Aldi receipt. You know what we want? Nice, kind, respectful, and loyal. You know how many
That's it.
women is capable of having that
And
shit?
thick.
All of
And
them.
and
All
look
that.
and we
So how
got
many can
and
you
here's the
actually
thing.
go get on a
There's
realistic basis? You could go holler at 10 women a day and maybe get one phone number. If we go
not
out and we holler at 20 niggas, we'll probably end up with at least 18 phone numbers.
okay. Listen to this.
You proved this
That's
point right
see,
now.
there you
You proved
go.
the
I
point.
just
You
told
proved the
you,
point.
You
men
proved this
don't
All right.
care. We don't have standards because guess what? We
But
don't even got to
but
get
y'all have to
15
come
numbers.
at us.
Hold on. We don't even got to get 15 numbers. We could get one, and we fine with that.
That's it.
See?
And we'll
You
have
talking about,
Hey,
10 of
I'll
them
probably get
20.
18 and
I'm
20. We don't
saying.
give a damn. We could get turned down by 30 girls, and the 31st girl give us a number. We done won for the night.
hey, you know what? I noticed something
A
else
win
too
is a
when you
win.
go out too.
Win
All the bad motherfuckers leave by like 1:30, 2 o'clock, maybe even 1, you know. All the stragglers and shit stay at the club till they close because they know a nigga they want to get something from a nigga. They say if I stay here long enough, I'm gonna get somebody.
Hey, baby girl, what's your name?
See,
TM
Olympia, but
Productions?
this remind me of
Talithia?
like
Okay,
people
check
who've been
this out.
married for a long time. Yeah.
Have you ever watched
No, go for it.
baseball?
Go for it.
You ever watch baseball?
Yes.
So you know what the ninth
Yes.
inning is? Right before the end of the game.
Yes.
That's what
Bottom of the
12
ninth.
a.m. look like.
Yes.
Yes.
12.
At 12 a.m., our standards get lower and lower and lower. And the
Hey, I'm
later
gonna
you
tell you
out,
one thing.
the
And them
later you
hoes
out, the
still out just
chances you
want to
got of
talk.
getting fucked.
Those turn
Hey,
into
Hey,
one
I
night
want to say
stands.
one thing.
Hey, after
Go
1
ahead.
a.m., you in extra innings. That's it.
Hold
So
on. Go ahead, Q.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Red
Q.
Pill. Hey, Red Pill, I'm in my stage right now, so I can't even relate though. I'm in my whole stage right now, bro.
Hey,
Shit.
ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey, I'm going with the flow. You heard me. I'm trying to, hey, whoever land, I'm a free agent out here. You heard? I'm a
Type
free
shit,
agent.
but
Man, when you handsome and you
highest,
got shit going on, pussy fall in your lap just like it do
yeah,
for
that's what I'm
women.
saying, bro.
But
Like, I
yeah,
ain't,
when you're
like that
not focused
relationship
on it,
shit. Motherfuckers
yeah,
call me every day about that girl and shit and everything, bro. And I be like, damn, I ain't got to hear that shit, bro. Like,
nigga. I
You
swear,
know,
I be
bro,
thinking y'all
Q.
be underestimating the amount of men that be hollering at women on a day-to-day basis.
No, I know
we do
y'all
not.
get tons
No,
of shit going on. I
y'all
get
get
it,
tons.
but you know what's
nah,
crazy?
but hey, it
Like
costs.
Q said,
This shit ain't
but
cheap, bro. Dating, this shit ain't cheap, bro. Like, motherfuckers, man, this shit ain't cheap no more, man. You just can't sit back with a girl watching Netflix and that y'all can smash. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't going down all like that all the time no more. You gotta get a
yes, it
hair down.
is.
You gotta do something. You gotta
See
do a
you,
little.
you know what, brother? You ain't experienced like me. You know what you got to do? You got to stop inboxing and you need to start answering your inbox. Them the hoes that do what you want them to do.
Thank
You
you.
see what I'm
Thank you.
saying?
Thank you,
Stop
mother.
inboxing hoes and go in your inbox. All the missed messages you didn't reply, them are the hoes you ain't got to give a goddamn dime
I
to.
know I don't
Hell
want them.
no.
I don't want them. Shit, man. I don't want them.
Hey,
Yeah,
Q,
They,
well,
Q, Q,
hey,
Q.
Oh,
no,
you
look,
like the
right,
one and
bro.
done
Q.
then,
Hey,
huh?
they attitude
You
Yeah,
better
is
make
so
a
yeah,
house
man.
bullshit.
call.
They
Quit
don't look.
fucking
I don't want
around.
them, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Q,
Set the
man.
standards.
Q.
I'm a
Standards,
one
bro.
hit wonder.
I don't want them. They too big or something. Man, I'm cool,
type
bro.
shit.
Oh damn.
You
Oh, damn.
heard me?
Well,
All right,
You
all right,
ain't
hold
got
on.
no
I just,
decent ones in that motherfucker.
I just,
My nigga, he in the loo, man. He in the loo.
Sometimes
hey,
a win
hey,
is a
hey,
win.
I'm,
It's
hey,
rough
I'm
out
in
there.
Nashville now, though.
He
I'm
in a
in
sea of sexy
Nashville now.
reds, y'all.
Hey, listen, man, you need to get you some big girls, man. I had enough to throw a big girl Olympics, man. I'm trying to tell you, look.
I mean, I like them. I love them.
Ain't nothing wrong with a
Man, but
big
Hey,
girl.
look, man,
attitude,
I done
Just
had me some
saying.
attitude
big
So do
good.
you
old
think big
fine
women are
motherfuckers,
easier
too.
than smaller
hey,
women?
Q.
No, I ain't saying that.
No,
I
I done
can't
I
had
hear
me
ain't
you.
some
saying
big
they're
fine. I
easy.
ain't never had no ugly big one, but I done had some fine ass big
Hey,
girls.
Yeah, it's some
hey, Q.
fine ones, but
Hey, Q. This
Ain't
what I'm
nothing
trying to
wrong with a
say.
heady
See,
baby.
this what I'm trying to say. See, when you answer the ones in your inbox, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, for men, perfect consensus went out all the time, right? You treat her good, all right? She looked decent, or even for a big girl, roll with that. Give her the best experience, because I'm gonna guarantee you one thing: when you take out in public, these other women gonna be slick looking at you, man. They gonna be on some CIA spy type shit. They like, damn, how is he with her? What is he doing? And they
they
gonna
know
start
why you
trying.
with
They gonna be
her.
looking in your
Shit.
inbox.
They know why.
Nah, but they gonna sit here. Nah, they like, if he treating her like this is why you answer that one. Whenever y'all go out, you give her the best experience, because the other chick's gonna be looking.
I think
And
it's the
you get the
opposite, though,
best
Bob.
experience, you get the best experience, they gonna be at you low key. They gonna find a way to shoot their shot. Because they gonna
I
say,
Okay,
think
I need to be in
cause
that
I
they,
spot.
think it's the
cause
opposite. I think when girls see when men with big girls, they think she tricking on them.
Oh yeah, they think that she paying what she
Okay,
worth.
so guess what? Hold on. Same result. Even if they think she tricking on him, they gonna still come at you saying, okay, I know what he really. They gonna assume I know what he really want, because he really don't want her.
I mean,
Even,
shit,
this
you gonna get the
this like
buns
they own
regardless.
psyche against them.
Well, hold on. All right. We gonna shut it down on that. We
It's
gonna
the
leave that
same
shit.
thing if you see a bad chick
Yeah.
with a fat nigga. If you see Rick Ross with a bad bitch, you already know what it is. Come on,
I
man.
know they nigga.
I,
that's a payday
Hold on,
Exactly.
hold on. I don't even
for
want to
her.
go to Ross.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me start all over. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to the next topic because I'm gonna start in the middle. I'm gonna go to Lynthia, Famous Amir, Cal 10, and then after that, we go after that. But let me let them get the flow first this time.
I'm gonna go last, bro.
How much does your integrity cost? Everybody got standards and they, you know what I'm saying? But if a nigga walk up on you and be like, "Hey, I got 10,000 for you right now," I ain't bullshit. What you gonna do? What is the price that's gonna make you fold? That's what I want to know.
Like
5,000.
Now, before they answer, no, whatever number they say is really half of it.
Hey, fuck that. Just know I got my cash out ready for this shit.
Right,
So
bro.
come on.
You better double up, Talithia. It's on you. You gotta go first. You were famous Samir. Gotta go first. Ladies first.
Look, I ain't never broke my integrity. But I will say somebody was offering 5 bands, and I asked my nigga, like, that looked kind of good, but it didn't happen. But I thought about it. It's been a couple times. I done thought about it, but I would ask that nigga permission first.
But what if you were single? Nah, don't
motherfucker.
Don't don't you sit over here nobody, nigga. We know what time it is. 5,000.
Like I said, I contemplated 5 bands.
She looked
for
looking
an
up into
hour,
the left. She about to lie
and all
right
they
now.
wanted
She
was
looking
an
up.
hour. I contemplated.
Hey, you looked up and to the left. You was about to lie right now.
Okay,
I done
hold on,
seen
hold
it
on.
negotiate 1,000 times. I know when you're about to do it.
Hey, Vor, I'm about to negotiate. 8,000.
Say what?
8K.
I'll take it. I'm single
There
though.
you go.
Not in a
Okay,
relationship. Never in a relationship.
Okay. So 8,000. What about 7? Would you do 7?
I said 5 and up, bro. 5 and
5
up.
is good. Okay. So
Man, her
5
ass, you get her ass 3, she gone. The fuck you talking about? Nigga, please.
I'm trying to find the exact number. That's all I'm saying. What
Hey,
number
listen.
compromises your integrity? This is the question.
That's what I said. I thought about 5. I ain't never took no money. I've never compromised. I ain't never sold it. I didn't been offered. That's why I said somebody was talking about 5, and I thought about it, but it didn't go through. I didn't go through with it, but I thought about it.
What's the highest number you got offered while you was single though?
It ain't been that much. The most I got offered was 500.
And did you do it?
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
They ended up paying me $250 for some videos, and I sent 3 videos, 3 minutes, and they gave me $250.
9 minutes for 250.
That's nice.
All right,
That's
that'll work.
nice.
That'll work.
That's
No.
nice right there.
3 minutes. 3
That's
minutes.
nice right there.
You said 3
250 for
3-minute
3 minutes.
videos. You said 3 3-minute videos, right?
No. I sent 1 3-minute video.
Oh, okay. 250 for every
Yeah, that's
3
nice
minutes.
come up right there.
That's a good look. Okay. Famous Amir, what's gonna compromise your integrity? What number will make you be like, fuck that
0?
shit?
Like, yeah, I don't do that. You know, I'm not like an easily breakable type person, and I'm one of them type people. Like, if I have my morals, my integrity, I'm gonna keep that. There's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those types of people that can be paid for any kind of thing like that.
Amir, got a question. Michael B. Jordan say $3 million to get that ass. Yes or no?
I'm not. No, I don't. If it's some kind of situation where you think I gotta take some money for any, no, Michael, no.
He up at the 10 million.
No, you know what it is. You said that. See, the number in your head is not. It's not fathoming in the number. You got to show up that shit in cash.
You do.
He pull up and open that motherfucking briefcase up, and that motherfucker got $1 million in it. She gonna give you all every hole she got. She giving it up.
I'm doing.
You gonna see that motherfucking suitcase?
0%. I just ain't like that. I'm not built like that. You know, it's some women who is, and that's cool, respectable, and it's men like that too, and that's cool and respectable.
Man,
but I'm the type of woman that I truly believe if it has to have money involved for some shit like that, it ain't for me. And I don't want no kind of negative energies tied to me. Nobody's negative ass body tied to me. I don't want none of that shit. Nope.
Man, I have had sex with women that make Beyonce look like Sukihana for under $200.
I'm so proud of you for that. Good job. You know what I'm saying? Woo!
$200.
But it's not gonna be me, is all I'm saying. I'm the type of woman that like I saved myself for the man I wanted to marry. So like I'm a different type of breed. Like I just don't do it like that.
Okay,
really
all right,
cherish
no.
myself.
We bet that that's a whole nother level.
It's trillions of people in the world, so you got all kinds of people. But for the most part, everybody has a tag. Because if you give me 5,000, I'll fuck every bitch out west for $5,000.
Oh, West is crazy.
What block do I start on? Goddamn.
All right,
What about out south too?
I need
he said
20
you were
to go
rich.
out south.
He said you reaching, nigga. All right, Cal 10. What's gonna break your? And look, to be fair to the fellas, nothing gay.
All right.
Nothing gay.
Man, we shouldn't even have to say that shit. Where that shit come from?
Hey, look.
I'm trying.
Hey, look, ain't no eating my ass or nothing like that. No penetration, none of that shit.
A girl can't
Man,
eat your ass for 25,000 right
Hey man,
now.
I got too much pride, man.
You got
Me
no
being
damn
on all
pride.
fours with my ass tooted up in the air, somebody looking at shit.
No, you get to
I can't
stand
do
up.
it. It's all moral purposes
No.
why I can't do
Cal,
it.
Cal, you get to stand up, and she's on her knees eating your
Standing
ass.
up and she just over here at your cheek. I can't have my cheeks spreaded, bro. Like, not even like a little lick. Like morally, you just standing up there like,
just like that.
nah,
$25,000.
bro.
Just a lick.
25,000.
No interest. Just straight licking around.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that, man. I got.
First of all,
Fucking
pause.
Hey,
Big
look,
pause.
All right,
We need
no,
4-5 pauses real
This
fast
is a
before we
woman.
go
This
keep
is
going.
a hold on. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. This is a woman. I'm trying to see where my niggas' integrity's at. I'm gonna try all three of y'all niggas after this, so don't think y'all have to wait. Cal. $50,000. She lick your toes.
Nah, man, I can't.
You can't get your toes licked.
Oh, my toes licked? Oh, nigga, lick my toes all day. Lick these crusty motherfuckers, bro. Lick the callus on my big toe, baby. Go right the fuck. If you licking my feet, that's okay. I just don't do anything in regards to ass. I don't do ass
All right,
play.
fuck. Let me leave that alone. Okay, she looked like Precious in that scene where she got hit in the head with that iron. 50,000 raw.
50,000, nigga. I got a wild imagination.
You gotta eat,
nigga. Hey, look, I 50,000. I would. Shit, fuck yeah. Let's go.
All right, cool. I ain't gonna go no lower. VAR. I'm going to VAR. All
right.
Precious. 50,000 raw.
Man, I'm fucking this shit out of Precious, and I'm gonna be a full 30-second man at that. Goddamn shit. And my pull-out game gonna be strong. You want me to get this one?
No. You couldn't have said that now. You gotta leave it in. And risk a baby.
How much more I get for leaving it in?
Hold on.
You get 35. You can pull out 50. You gotta leave it in.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to up it to 75 because I'm gonna go to the doctor and get snipped first. So yeah.
Nigga,
Goddamn right. Raise around this shit.
50K. VAR, your soul is worth 50K. I got you, nigga. All right, Q. 50K. Precious. Raw. What's your integrity worth, man?
He said he was fucking broke on free. No.
You said he in the streets, man.
Hey, that's a come up. Hey, that's cold. Hell yeah. That ain't even no debate.
If I gotta leave it
that ain't even a good question. That's
okay,
not even good.
Okay. All right, Q. Let me negotiate with you. 15,000.
Yeah, why not? That's precious. I mean, at least
guess what?
actor. At least you're an
Guess what?
actor or something.
When I finish, I'm gonna push the ass down the stairs too. Shit, she ain't gonna have this damn baby. Fuck that.
Right.
Yeah, at least you're an actor, but I don't have a baby by her though. Well, I might.
Have you been on a roller coaster before?
I'm a master plan, being a food and everything.
Q, you can get child support.
I know. Have a baby, divorce. I got a rich baby mama, and then I got a pretty girlfriend.
There you go.
So,
all right, he hustling 15K. Q is jeopardized. 8,500. Hold on, real quick. Let me test him real quick before we get up out of here. 8,500.
Nah.
All right.
Well, Precious, yeah. It's Precious.
You gonna do it for 85?
Yeah, it's Precious. Like if it was an ordinary person, nah. But Precious, yeah.
Precious
Fuck
stunt
that.
double, 85.
Yeah.
Her stunt double.
God damn.
It gotta be clean though. It gotta be
Hey,
clean. It gotta be straight out the shower and stuff.
All
her
right,
Straight out
stunt
the
double.
shower.
I'm still getting my money. Goddamn it. Fuck it.
fresh out the tub.
I gotta be
All
drunk.
right.
I'm gonna be drunk, and I don't even drink for real. I'm
I
gonna be drunk.
will be. I got moonshine in the kitchen right now. Shit, I'll be a drunk
All right.
motherfucker.
All right, Mac. All right, so Mac Mall,
I'll be
50,000.
sober. My bad. I'll be sober.
Mac Mall, 50,000. Precious raw. Keep the baby.
To be honest with you, I'll take 100 and I'm gone.
You gotta have a baby though. You can't pull
Yeah,
out.
she can have a baby because guess what? I'm finna cloud up by
Right.
being her baby daddy. I'm finna get all the interviews. I'm finna check a bag because I'm her baby daddy, nigga. I'm finna capitalize off that
That's
shit.
what I was talking about. That's what I'm
When
saying.
it's all said and done, I'm gonna make $5 million off her ass.
Exactly.
Hold on, Mac. How you just gonna raise the price on the damn situation? He said, nah, fuck that.
Because
Right.
you gotta offer me some shit that I ain't got. Damn near for me to do some shit that I wouldn't do. Like shit, I got 50 shit, but
Oh, all right.
Make that
so
shit
like
marketable.
you give me 100 shit, I'm gone. Fuck that shit. I'm gone. Put that
all right,
shit in the bank. I'm gone.
Let me add some shit. Let me add some shit because I need your integrity intact. You got to do it on OnlyFans, and your face got to be there.
I had an OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck. I'm gone.
With Precious.
With Precious live. I'm going live. Fuck that shit. My mama.
OnlyFans got live. God damn.
Hell yeah, OnlyFans got live. Boy, hell yeah. Drop them dollars in that bitch as we go.
Man,
And I'm gonna take a gas station pill. I'm gonna wear a big ass out for about an hour.
Hey, fuck that, man. Go on
gas
Twitter after
station
dark.
pill.
Go on Twitter after dark. You gonna get
Hey, bro,
all
if you-
the feedback you want. Shit.
If you think you put on a good performance, it's an audition for some other ones.
Man, I'm finna be doing
How do
hella
you
interviews off
How
that
do you
shit.
perform good with? Never mind. All right, somebody asked me.
You got strip lifting that.
Test my integrity real quick.
All right, 50,000 for Precious. You got to eat it from the back.
No,
I got one. I got one. I really do got one. 40,000 for a bitch that like retribution. Gotta leave it in.
That's a man.
No, this motherfucker. Hey, come on. You see some of these women out here? They got manly features too, but they women.
Give me like Venus Williams or something. Okay.
We ain't get her.
Can I get a biological woman real quick? Can I get a cisgendered woman?
Hell, you got some shapely women out here with mustaches. Fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Look. Okay, this is the lowest I'll go. Fuck it. I'll just make it. The lowest I'm gonna go is Precious, $250,000. Keep the baby.
You lying.
$250,000.
$250,000. All right.
$250,000.
Okay.
I'm lying. 100,000. Fucking.
For 10 bands.
The purpose. The purpose of this whole exercise is to recognize everybody on this panel ain't shit, just like me. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't the only person. The only person that is shit is Famous America. Because she the one. She said nothing, nigga.
Red pill.
Everybody else in here could be bought.
Red pill. I tell everybody I am the shit and I ain't shit at the same time. So,
Hey, I wish I could get invited to one of them Diddy parties. I ain't gonna lie to you. I catch one of them rich ass white bitches up in that motherfucker. Oh my God, boy, that'll be a gold mine for
Right.
me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
I give me
my
a platinum baby oil chain, and I'll be busting that bitch.
Man, shit. Them white bitches love black men.
yeah.
You put
I'll
that
go there,
fucking little
put
baby
that
oil.
Diddy oil. I'll wear that crown skin, but I won't go in there with no Diddy oil though. Fuck that.
Yeah. Man, see, LeVar, like you know what Mac Mall said. You gotta show up. Like, have you ever went to buy a car cash? This is what you do. You go to a car, you be like, I'm gonna give you $3,500, and you show up with $3,100 in fives, and it looks like $20 billion in it. So you get a $400
does.
discount because they be like, holy shit, because it looks like a whole bunch more money. You got to fuck with a nigga
Right.
mental. Yeah, I bring all
Mhm.
fives to a motherfucker. They be like, shit, you got it. I'm like, nigga, I just got you at a 400.
You know
There'll
why?
be all
That's
kind of
true,
shit too.
right?
Keep going.
That's why people say, you ever heard somebody say, if I ever came across some money, I'd do this, and this, right? And when they get the money, they don't do none of the shit they said they was gonna do.
Hell no.
Because it's easy to dream when that shit ain't in your hand. And
Exactly.
I felt that shit when I was like 19, bro. When I was 19, I had hit my first lick for like 90,000.
Damn.
Bro, I'm looking, and that shit, I had it in all 20s too, in the shoe boxes. I had like 5 shoe boxes, bro. Bro, when I tell you I had literally like 20 pair of Air Force Ones, 5 Pellies, I had all 2 cars, and I was still living in my grandma's basement.
That's a
I had all that shit, bro. I was just jagging bread. I'm talking about just spending that shit on stupid shit. And then moral of the story is when I got to my last 5,000, now I forgot. Damn, I said I was gonna do this. It was too late. Motherfucker had no money left. I done fucked the money up.
Right, you done fucked every girl you wanted to. Got the
Oh
car
man,
painted.
I'm talking about.
Man.
So
Man,
let me, but you know what's wild though is people really don't understand what they'll do for money because they don't really got it. They'll always say this integrity ass shit with no money. They'll always say that, and I'm not saying no money. I'm talking about the most money most people have ever had in their life is after tax season when they got 2-3 kids. They've never seen that at one time. Like most people.
No.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So then it's like now ask them what they'll do if they had 100 or if they had 50 or what would they do for it? You know what I mean? And a lot of people to say the most honorable shit in the world until they get a chance to be like, look, nobody's gonna know you did this. And be like, you didn't suck the dick for this motherfucker. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like you
Hey,
didn't
you
did
know,
shit.
I'm glad you said that because it's a lot of things that factor in with somebody when it comes to their integrity, right? Because I noticed that when people are on the forefront, they'll tell you any goddamn thing. But if a
Mhm.
motherfucker can bypass and get away with some shit that nobody will ever find out about it, everybody got a price.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's
why I
what it be. It's not the integrity. It's about people knowing about it. Point I'm trying to make is this. How easy is it for you to take your girl back if she fucked another nigga if don't nobody know she did it? But you and the nigga. It only becomes a bigger problem when
streets know.
everybody knows.
Mhm.
I
When
don't
your
know. I
homies
don't
know your girl done fuck this nigga, when the streets know your girl done fuck this nigga, now your pride is gone. Now you can't even look her
Maul.
in the face because you're ashamed.
Man, my pride
Maul.
already gone. Shit. Hey,
Yeah,
Maul.
fuck that.
but here's the
My
thing.
pride already be gone.
Yeah, true, facts. But most men can overlook it as long as they don't have to face embarrassment, bro.
Shit.
Nah,
I'm like,
oh
nah.
shit. I don't know
I
about
ain't
that.
gotta know the nigga. You said you cheated on me. It's a wrap. I can't even
Hey,
take
I'm
you back.
finna
I'm like,
Hey,
burn.
look.
I
Hey,
mean,
I'm
they
finna
live with
hey.
that. I
Hey,
think
look.
I think they live
And
with that in the
this,
back of their head, man.
Hey,
right,
matter of
but
fact,
see,
I'm like
this is
Carson. Hey, I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want
right,
to know.
right. See,
If you
I'm
playing
talking
me,
about when you
then
find out, and
I'm
that's what I
alone.
mean.
I don't want to
That
know. Shit.
Yeah, but that's what I
Hey,
mean.
I don't want
This
to
is
fucking
what
know
I
about
mean
that shit.
about me having experience because
Yeah, I don't want to know.
I have experienced men on my side that said the same shit you said until it happened. And they were so
mhm.
motherfucking in love that they could not let this bitch go. And just because nobody knew, they was able to hide this shit and move on.
Mhm.
that nigga sleep different
That's
every
good for
night.
them. Shit.
I'm
Man,
telling you, I ain't with it.
But
I
I
Hey,
will
but
don't.
say this. I will say this.
I
After that,
tried that, but the shit didn't work. I
I
tried
was just,
though.
I was just
You're
finna say
right though.
that
I tried, but
it
shit
never
didn't work.
ends up working anyway.
Cause
It
it
don't.
was my
mm-mm.
wife, so that's why I gave it an extra notch in a try. But hey,
Yeah.
the shit still
Hey,
didn't work.
hey,
Every time I looked at
hey,
her, I called her
oh,
a whore or a bitch, and
yeah.
it was just coming out of nowhere. You know what
So
I
your
mean?
Right.
wife
And
cheated
I
on you
never
while
did
y'all was
that.
married?
Yeah,
Damn.
Damn.
But you
yeah.
know
That's too.
what? You know what? And this is my thing. It's like if you let that that shit slide. You got to rule with an iron fist. Like if you let it slide, she gonna be thinking like a nigga now. You're like, okay, if I got away with it once, I can do it again. I gotta tighten up my loophole.
But guess what though, Bob? Hey, Bob, guess what though? It's another thing that factors in. Even on top of the fact that nobody might not know about it, they feel guilty because they've been cheating already anyway.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now they start playing mind games with themselves, like, well, I fuck somebody too. So, she cheated, but I fuck somebody too. So maybe I can forgive her. They play mind games with themselves. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
They start negotiating with their.
That's why I say I gave it a chance.
That's true.
That's why I say I gave it a chance, but that shit still don't work.
It don't.
I thought about me, but I was like, but that shit ain't work, bro.
Type shit. But let me ask Talenti and Famous Amir, what is it like when y'all, you know what I'm saying, the stay? What is the stay like after you then the nigga ain't bring you no babies, ain't bring you no diseases, but you found out in the stay? Does it eventually just day by day go away, or do y'all like it's always there?
I ain't never stayed.
Oh, you never stayed when you found out?
Because it should never happened in the first place.
Oh, y'all never been cheated on?
I've been cheated, but I didn't stay.
Oh, okay. What about you?
Like I said earlier today, there's no reason for you to cheat. Like, even if it's, hey, I'm messing with her and I'm sexually attracted. If a nigga give me a heads up, because like I said, I am poly. I also have practiced polygamy before too. So all a nigga got to do is be honest with me. Hey, I met a chick, she looked fine, or I'm sexually attracted to her, I want to experience it or whatnot. Be honest with me. And if you still feel you got to cheat, go behind my back, that means you have no respect for me. And I don't do the no disrespect. So you got to go.
But
Can I reply to that real fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I don't mean no disrespect when I say this, right? But you being a polygamous woman is a great thing, right? And yes, we can be honest when a woman is willing to go with the shit that you believe in. But I gotta be honest, every female don't want to fuck you. She just want to fuck me. She don't want to fuck us.
You don't have to fuck us. You can fuck her. Be honest about it.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you lie and then I got to keep behind you and find out later or this and that, then now we got a problem.
Okay.
That's a bigger issue than you just being a sexual man. If you got to lie and you got to hide it and just be honest. If you want to go fuck
if you allow this, then why would a man have to lie? See, you had a goofy. That's what you had. Ain't no way you could tell me that I could bring home.
I realized I had goofies and they gotta go.
But see, hold on.
Ain't no way you could tell me that shit. Me and you gonna have some fun.
But hold on, Mac. Are you telling us that if he says it, you staying? No, I'm asking Talenti.
If he tells me that he is sexually attracted to another woman and wants to have sex with another woman, he can. As long as you are upfront about it.
And you staying.
And you be staying.
Red pill. In a polygamous relationship.
Hey, what's your IG?
They value the honesty. And polygamous poly people, they value the honesty.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they do. That's a fact.
As a poly woman, I understand what it feels like to have feelings for more than one person. So if I can feel that way, I can understand how someone else can feel that way. Whether romantically, platonically, or sexually, they can have other feelings. And I'm not the one. I'm gonna let you do you. And if that's something you choose, then that's what you choose. But you got to be honest and upfront with me.
Now, are you gonna do you though?
Exactly. That's what I was going.
This is what I tell a person: don't do nothing you wouldn't want to see me doing.
See, we go. Okay. How you gonna accept this shit but then punish it? That's bullshit.
So if I'm the same way, and this is why I date other poly men. I date polygamous or polyamorous men too, and I tell all my people up front, hey, you're not the only one I'm dating right now. I'm dating somebody else. And I've had my men meet each other. I've had them be friends. And that's just my program.
And a lot of
have you ever had a train ran on you?
I
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
That laugh was
Have I had threesomes where it was 2 men? Yes.
Oh, okay, bet we'll take that.
Train.
Okay.
Train.
Same shit.
How much was the fare for that train?
Train.
But hold on, we got the polar opposite in the next box. I already know she's not having none of that shit. I already know Famous is not having none of that shit.
Get my hat on and shit. You know?
The way, hey, that nigga will tap her like this. She'll feel the tap, like nigga, don't even try it, boy. she'll feel the energy in the tap when he's trying to present the situation. It'll be a tap. It'll be like in his mind, and it'll transfer here, and she'll feel the nigga play with me if you want to. I can feel that. I know she ain't playing
I
none of
don't
that.
play around with that type of shit. I don't do that at all. You know,
know.
like I said, I've been married before and all that kind of stuff. I don't do that. When you're the type of woman like me, which we are rare breeds, you know what I'm saying? Like the type of woman that saves herself for the man that she wants to marry type shit. We don't come around to play games. We're here to take care of our man, to be a wife, to be a mom. And I take pride in that. Like I take pride in the fact that I'm wifey vibes, and I take pride in the fact that I take real good care of my kids, and you know they're my forefront focus. So the thing is, for me, would I want my kids to do that? Like, would I want my kids to be in that? Would I want my daughter to accept the cheating and the lying and the disrespect and just like take it? And absolutely the fuck not. So I have left in those scenarios. I have been cheated on. I have left. I've never stayed. So, because I wouldn't want my daughter to accept that, and I wouldn't want my son to treat a woman that way either.
Well, Famous, let me ask you this: what if your daughter was dating a man that was honest with her about it?
Yeah, and I think that's a different scenario, like Talinthia said. And I'm
That's
also
not cheating.
now
When we're honest and open up front, it ain't cheating.
right. And that's the thing. I think there's a different scenario when people like how she's in a poly relationship. And my mom also used to be in a poly relationship, so I'm definitely familiar with that lifestyle. I think that that's a whole different lifestyle. There's different types of relationships. You know, you can be monogamous, you can be polyamorous, you can be all these things. It's about the communication. You know what I'm saying? So if my daughter were to go on in life and be okay with that type of vibe, that's her business. But just like where I'm at, kind of in this point in my life, I've been married a few times and I've divorced those men because of cheating. So with that being said, I never would have thought that I would be in the position that I am now as a woman who did save herself for the man that she married. But with that being said, I think that my morals, more than anything, are going to always be held high because I want that for my kids too. I think that honesty is always the key. And where I'm at in my life as a 35-year-old woman is exactly that. Like, you know, the dating, the communication, like, let's have fun. Let's, you know, do the vibes and whatever. Just be real with me about it. And don't come across like trying to sell me a vibe that you're not going to maintain. If you just want to have fun, keep it like that. Let me the fuck know, because I also want to have fun.
So
don't come around trying to act
so
like a lover
basically-
boy, like you're trying to take care of me like the queen I am.
So basically, it's not cheating if he lets you know it before he do it, right?
Correct.
But she's not going to stay.
Well, that's not a relationship.
No, I want to ask
Talinthia
her
is
a
gonna
question.
stay.
Let me ask her this, right? So, are you married right now?
No.
No, currently not.
I've been engaged 4 times, but not currently married.
No, not you. I'm talking about what was it? Famous.
Oh,
famous.
Famous.
Are you married right now?
No.
No. Okay. So let me ask you this, right? You say you was married twice. How do you feel about leaving a cheater to marry a cheater?
I've done that before, but I didn't
No, I'm
obviously know that
saying
he
you
was a
did.
cheater.
I know you did, but I'm saying, don't you think you should have just stayed with the first nigga?
Wouldn't that have been nice? But no, I don't, because I don't agree with physical abuse either. My first husband was physically abusive.
Oh, okay.
So with that being said, obviously I'm not going to stick around for none of that type of shit. But with that being said, because that wasn't the only reason. But with that being said, I'm still not going to compromise my morals just because other people in the world might be like that. No, I'll continue. You know, I'm like one of them people that's going to continue to believe in the fairy tale. Do you know why? Because I'm one of those. Like, I'm that type of woman who treats the man the way that he deserves to be treated. I have built with men who had absolutely nothing and continued to build with them even when they weren't providing or taking care of me. So at the end of the day, I think I'm always going to continue to hold myself in that standard, regardless of if other people let me down. I'm going to see the best in people and the best in the world, because I believe that there are other people like me out there who believe in the real shit.
Are you a Christian?
No, not for real.
No,
I'm just like spiritual. I believe in
I just
energy.
want to know, because I want to know how you felt about when you make vows and it's say for better or worse.
Yeah.
For better or worse. I mean, I've been married, so I believe in vows. For better or for
but
worse.
you left
But
her for cheating. That's the worst shit you could do.
Right, but that doesn't mean for better or for worse. You could break that down as much as you want to, and to be an ultimate Christian, you could really break it all the way down. But for me, worse is like, yeah, they sick, they down, they lost their money, they don't got a car, they whatever, like they've lost their job. You know what I'm saying? They've lost their leg. You know what I'm saying? These types of things are what makes sense. But to be disloyal, to lie to your person, to cheat on your person, that's also breaking your vows as well.
But
So
it's not being specific when it say what type of worse. Worse is mean the worst stage of your life, like to never separate. So
right,
cheating, breaking your
to each their
leg,
own.
all that shit is the same shit. But I think that we
To
make
each
our
their own.
own. I think we make our own rules and put them
That
in
better
place
serve
of
your
what we
own
feel
interest.
like it should be. No, it
And
just
that's
is
the
what it is, for
communication
better
you
or
should be
worse.
having, right?
But I
You
That's
feel
said
that
like
what?
communication you should
if
be
in
having
those
with that
vows
person
you
in the
also
beginning of the
keep.
relationship.
Hold on, I
Yeah.
couldn't hear you. Say that one more time.
No, I said
Same.
that should be the communication that's being had in the beginning of the relationship. Like, you shouldn't even be getting into a marriage with somebody if they don't understand what it means, to be faithful, or what expectations you have of each other. So if
But
a
let's
man
but
promised
let's
me to be a faithful man and then married me and continued to not be a faithful man, I'm not about to stick around in that.
Hey,
okay. No, I
can,
get what you're saying, but check this out, right? Can we both agree that people change, right?
They can.
If you're gonna be with somebody for the rest of their lives, people change.
They
And
could.
just say, for instance, when he married you, he had good intentions. I'm gonna be faithful,
Mhm,
and then he had a dark spot in his life where he stepped out in the relationship. You think that's
mhm.
enough for to just throw everything that y'all had good away?
Yes. Yes, I
Damn,
do.
Okay, so hold on. See,
damn.
I don't want to jump ahead because one of the topics was about beneficial double standards and shit. But y'all was talking about marriage, and for better and for worse. What most people overlook is also in marriage vows is to forsaken all others, which means, and females got real bad at doing this, you'll tell your best friends all your fucking business about your relationship and marriage, but you won't talk to your husband or carry that same softness towards your
Nope.
relationship. In a marriage, it's you, your spouse, and the man upstairs. Ain't nobody
Yep.
else supposed to know what goes on in your household or in that covenant.
Correct.
And people always bypass that. But then there'll be the same people saying, well, I'm ready for marriage or I'm ready for. No, you fucking not. Because you're allowed to keep your mouth shut. You post everything on fucking Facebook and social media and IG. You're not fucking ready, but you can't tell them
I
that shit.
completely agree with you. I'm one of those ones who don't talk to my friends or my best friends about my relationship, and I do completely pour into my man. I don't think that
And
anybody should
be
be
the
involved
man,
in my
them be
relationship.
the main motherfuckers to keep you single and shit.
Yeah.
That'd be my
Yeah.
point. You
Well,
know?
So,
because
but
somebody else's, again, her perception, her experience, my friends' experiences or whatever, they might be something completely different. They don't know my man. They don't know behind closed doors. They don't know real life between us, and they don't know me on that romantic level either. So who do I look like going to anybody for advice that does not know the inside of my relationship? The only people that do is my man and God. So yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Right. Hey,
see,
guess what?
that,
This is what women don't understand about men. Men are more equipped and ready for marriage when we get married than women think we are. Because Jamal, I've been doing Jamal for damn near 40 years.
That's gonna be fire.
I never asked about his relationships because it's none of my business. He never told me, and it goes
Hey,
vice versa.
it's Mac
There's a certain
Mall.
boundary. Mac Mall. My bad. It's Mac Mall. Mac Mall. That's
he called
but
the
I'm
nigga the
saying.
government name on there.
It's
Goddamn.
Mac
Hey, my
Mall.
bad.
That's
But
right.
I'm just saying, if he want me to know some things, he would tell me. But I never asked, I never interject, or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And most men are like that. We won't tell you what's going on within our relationship outside anniversary coming up. Now me and a wifey going on a trip. We doing a family thing. That's as much as it'll get to. You know.
Right.
Girl, you looking good.
Type
Who's
two.
that? Who's that? Who's that in the shot?
Oh, that's my neighbor. That's my neighbor. Brought me some bananas.
Hey, neighbor.
He said, "Hey, neighbor." Hey, brought
She
me some
brought
bananas.
spin around for me one time.
Hey, she
Nah,
brought the muffins over. Goddamn it,
leave that
shit.
shit alone, man. All right, hold on.
She brought the blueberry muffins over. Goddamn it.
We gonna do the next one real quick, y'all. Here we go, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody tap in, like, share, subscribe, follow everybody on the panel, man. Everybody's name is pretty much tapped into who they are on the social media for now. But the next one,
All right.
double standards. when is it beneficial for both genders? So I'll give you an example. WNBA, NBA. If the standard was just NBA with no, because it's not called Men National Basketball Association, National Basketball Association, it's called NBA, National Basketball Association. But when they added it, they called it the WNBA, inciting that it's women. Because guess what? They can't get in the ring with these Titans. You understand what I'm saying? You got a daycare. Me and Mac Mall and LeVar and Q and Cal, we over here. We got $200,000. We about to go open a daycare. We ain't gonna get no fucking clients. You know why?
Why man doing the day opening up a
Yeah,
daycare?
5 men with a damn daycare with trying to change diapers. I ain't changing your kids' diapers. I'm just gonna let y'all know that right now. They're gonna be
They gonna
sweet
be
tea.
shitty fucking with
I ain't messing with no children's nakeds. All right, I ain't fucking with it. But when is the double standard beneficial for the gender? And let's start with go ahead, VAR. Well, matter of fact, let me go Q VAR. Let's go Q first, then you go VAR. When is the double standard beneficial for either gender? Oh, I think my dog froze. Q, you froze? My nigga in East St. Louis. All right, go ahead,
Gotta
boy.
pay that internet bill.
You said when the double standard is okay.
Yeah, like when does it benefit men and when does it benefit women? Because it's beneficial at times. People always say double standards is a bad thing, but it's not always a bad thing.
I think the only double standard should be okay is when it comes to infidelity, unfortunately.
Okay. Break it
Because
down.
men have to earn their value, and we're not being penetrated. Women are born with value. So hold on, let me get this. They can be, but I'm just saying. But I ain't trying to find out. I ain't that type of nigga, so I'm just getting that out the way right now. But with women, part of y'all assessment is purity. Okay, this is why if a man is more willing to give you his real body count number than women are, because deep down, subconsciously, you know your value is purity is part of your value system, right? And so you have to keep it as close to valuable as you possibly can, because deep down you know that's where your value is. Because you are being penetrated.
No, facts. They know that. You know, we got to try to convince them. But Cal, when is it beneficial for double standards to be, you know what I'm saying? When is it beneficial to implement double standards?
Man, I don't know, man. It's so much gray area with that because it's so many double standards today. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you say like the double standard, sometimes like that shit may be good for one gender, but may not be in the favor for other ones.
Well, give me one example where it's good for women and one example where it's good for men.
Let's say like basically what we've been talking about. So the double standard is like I go around here and fuck like 30,000 bitches and shit, and I'd be considered as a player. But if famous go out there and fuck 30,000 men, she considered as a whore, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
ain't that
like,
good?
well, I don't know.
But I just want you to know that's just our culture, because the crazy thing is in some other cultures, the more like as women, the more men that you fuck, like the higher status you have in the community.
Yeah, I mean,
what country is that in? That's what I want to know. What country is that in?
Plenty of different African countries for sure.
Just name me. The more men,
I saw an article on that the other day. There was most definitely an article on that, and it's like that. And it's just like how also in some of those religions, like the men can take on multiple wives, and the more wives they take on, the more the shit they are. You know what I'm saying? It's like that for females in some cultures. They're looked at like the shit.
I want to know the culture, because for a man to smash that many women, it's something about him. It's a level of success that he's reached.
Sure.
That's why I said we earn our value. With women, because you have to actually. Here's the difference, okay? Like Cal said, I get 100 females. They're not whores. They're at my disposal. You get 100 men that are not playboys or fuckboys or anything like that. It's going to be viewed differently. For me to get 100 women that's willing to spread their legs open for me is something about me that I got going on that makes a woman want to open up her legs. For you to open up your legs for 100 men is going to be viewed completely different.
Hey, I say like another double standard real quick is like when it comes to parenting. Like me, for example, like as a
Oh, I
father
was just
taking
gonna
care
bring
of
up
two
parents.
girls, my role has been a little bit much harder. Like me trying to go, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was gonna reach out for assistance, they'd be like, nah, you a fucking man. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And I mean that's what I'm supposed to do. But I seen women in the same situation with me when it comes to single parenting. They get everything thrown to them, assistance, all this kind of help. They got the village that comes in to help them out. Now, when it's a father taking care of the kids on their own, it's kind of like you don't see nobody willing to reach out and give that support.
Type shit.
Thanks.
I famous. Did you go? You didn't go. You just kind of rebutted to somebody.
What was the question or statement again? One more time.
When is it beneficial for double standards for men and women? Like an example on each side.
I think I'm gonna agree with whomever said the infidelity part. Not that I agree with infidelity, but I think that would probably be the only double standard I would probably agree with from other people, not from myself. But that type of shit. Like if someone's just out here cheating, you're out here cheating on your chick. Like don't be surprised when she's out here doing the same thing. Type shit.
It's vicious out here, fellas. No, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead, tell Lynthia
We
what you
could do
got.
the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And worse.
And worse.
What's the
all
double
right, just to
standard?
like kind of switch up where I think it's trying to go, like as far as double standards or gender roles, I love gender roles. Like I love when men are men and women are women.
Yes.
But if I have to do something that a man has to do, so say in the workplace, just pay me the same amount. That's all I'm asking. When it comes to equality, that's
That
all the people I
part.
want. Just pay me the same amount if I'm doing the same job as a man. But I like gender roles. I feel it could be more even at home when it comes to parenting. I know, like in the home, women are supposed to be more in charge when it comes to nurturing, cooking, doing for men, keeping the house clean, and just keeping things running on general. I do feel men could be a little bit more helpful or domesticated in the house, but outside of that, I don't mind the roles. And y'all men can have some of that physical shit. I'm over it.
Hey, I want to let Maul go because I got a rebuttal for Miss T. So
Miss T. All right, go ahead.
I got a rebuttal for that.
Mac, tell them about these double standards, man.
Well,
And in the household, if it's a 50-50 household, now if the man is the full provider and he's going to work and he handling business, it can be 90-10 in the household. But if you're going 50-50, you got to be doing just as much as work as I am.
He still got to do 10%.
Say
if
what?
If he paying 100, he still got to do 10%.
Yeah, 10% would be if I've washed the kids, got the laundry, and put them in bed. You could come kiss them goodnight and tuck them in. That's 10%.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, don't get smart up in here. I'll kiss you on the
10%
forehead.
is okay.
Go ahead, Mac.
Shit, I would say the best benefit double standard for men and women is that if you a bad bitch, you could get a millionaire to take care of you. And if you a nigga with a bread, you can make the world bend to your knees.
Damn.
That's
a good double standard.
That's good stuff. That's a good one.
Yeah, because
but hey,
go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, go ahead.
Because I want to reply to Lynthia's comment about the jobs, and I understand women want to shine. If they do their own, make their own bread, be successful. I understand that. But even with the gender roles and the pay, it's going to be viewed a little bit differently based on biological features and capabilities. Okay, like when you look at,
Yeah, I used to build cars at General Motors, and I was lifting tires and working on engines. I want to get just as paid as the nigga next to me who doing the same job.
yeah, but yeah,
Right.
but yeah,
About
but
to
for
come in
And
here
if
and get
not,
y'all
females,
worked
put me
up, okay?
somewhere where I get to go park
I'll
the
get this
cars
put
or pick
away.
up little pieces
Let me sit you
if
back
you want to
just a
do the
little
man
bit.
woman thing.
because I did this on a podcast, so I got
There
some
you
I got some numbers and titles here now. Like when you look at traditionally women jobs that's female dominated, you got teachers, daycare workers, medical assistants, hairstylists, uh, administrative assistants / secretaries, nurses, payroll clerks, and banking agents. Okay, all of these those are like 9 out of 10 basically that's in that field are women. Okay, now when you look at the
Right.
men's side, you got coal miners, garbage men, railroad workers, engineers, armed guards, cable installers, mechanics, landscapers, scientists, steel workers, truck drivers, and public service workers, which includes police officers and firefighters, right? So I bring all
Right.
that up where I said with the men, that's more of a physically demanding job. And
Right.
even with those physically demanding jobs, like even with military, police and firefighting, they lower the bar for the women in order for them to get in there. But even with them lowering the bar, it's still not the standard. So when women say, like, even with a woman's job, a woman's dominated job, a man can go in there and do their job because it's all administrative, okay, for the most part, with the exception
But I'm
of
saying if
daycare
I'm
workers,
doing a
teachers.
physical job the same as the guy next to me, if I'm lifting 100 pounds a day, just as he's lifting 100 pounds, make sure I get paid the same as him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Okay, so
fair.
Now, I'm not
that
saying
is
if I'm
fair,
over here lifting 10 pounds all day and he's lifting 100 pounds all day, yes, it could be a
right?
price difference. But I'm saying if I'm doing the
Hey,
exact same shit, pay
But
me the same.
Talentia, when you guys do manual labor
Because it's
jobs,
harder on my body to do that than him doing 100, lifting
right?
100
But
pounds, but
Right.
I'm still lifting.
but the thing
Okay.
about it is, I'm gonna do 10 tires a minute, and you're gonna do 4, and you're gonna get
But if
paid the
I'm
same
doing
amount as me.
10, the same as your 10, pay me the same.
You can't do 10. After 10 minutes, you out of gas. You're not finna do what I do in an hour. You might be able to keep up for 10
I've
minutes.
literally built cars and I literally had to pick up tires and put them in the truck. The same
Talentia,
job as the next person
you
next to me.
just because you
It's a
got
continuous
silverback gorilla
line.
strength,
It's
just
a
because you got all
continuous
this shit.
line. I can't stop and go slower than the next person. We got
Talentia,
cars. They're on a track. It's continuous.
Talentia,
I
scoot
can't
back and
stop and be
show.
like, oh, I'm tired. My
Ta-
arms hurt. No, I got to push through that shit just like somebody else.
Talentia, scoot back and show people your physique, and then I want you to show the difference between most women that try out for these goddamn jobs. They are not doing the same shit. They don't last 3-4 weeks doing what you're talking about right now.
What
They
about the
go in
And
there.
I've
men
been
though?
there
What
almost
about
2
also
years.
the men? Because it's some men who are not built like y'all too, and also who can't do 10 tires an hour too. So are they getting
Wait,
paid less as well?
But you
let
know
me get
what's
my
crazy,
charger.
famous Amir? It be little bitty guys in these warehouses, and I'm talking about
Mhm.
from the
Mhm.
roughest warehouses. The roughest warehouse you're gonna find in America right now is a warehouse selector, where they put you on a timer and they make you select shit that's all through the warehouse. You ain't gonna see no women in there. It's niggas that's
Yeah.
5'3" in there working, top 5,
Now,
getting busy. And then there's a girl
now,
in there that's 5'9" that weigh 180, stature like this, but her
mhm.
wrists, they always come in with the wristband joints, them things that
Yeah.
gives you, bro. They it's just what's happening is women are starting to understand that they got to play their role, which is y'all should be mothers and wives, because that's what God really put
But
you here
men
to
don't
do.
want to be
Damn,
providers.
I was about to
Y'all
say
call us
the
gold
same thing to
diggers.
Lynthia because you know how
Y'all
amazing it
call
would
us
be to
gold
be able
diggers
to, yeah,
and
yeah, and to
and
be able to be
lazy, and we want
comfortable
to use
enough to do
y'all
that.
Well, see,
for
this is
the
it.
$300 y'all get a month.
Well, see,
I'm
see,
here to
but
tell you what.
Okay, so let's go back to the first. Let's go back. My bad, Var. Let me just chop it up with them
Go
real
ahead,
quick.
because I had a rebuttal for these two, but
Well, go ahead.
Red.
I'll save my shit.
So,
I'll save
so
my
here's,
shit. Go ahead.
another aspect is it's a bottom line business. Okay, so when you look at it in terms of biologically, women are going to get pregnant, take bereavement leave. Men are not going to do that unless we get seriously hurt on the job. So now, what they say, your best ability is availability. Now, if you have to go on bereavement, now I have to account for you not to be at work for up to 6 months if necessary. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes a numbers game at that point. And back to Red Pill's point about the WNBA, and I hate to even say this, but they don't have.
They shouldn't make as much money. They don't bring in as much money as the NBA, so they shouldn't get paid as much.
I'm gonna tell you what they need though. They need to lower that rim about
And I'm an
half a
athlete.
foot, so these women. They need to lower it about a foot, maybe a half a foot, so these women can start dunking. And they need to get rid of all the dykes in there. That's what they need, and hike up the wear them 80 shorts. That's what they need to do.
You wouldn't have a WNBA without dykes, homie.
But check this out. Out. Hold on. Red Pill. This is what I'm about to say. We'll watch tennis before we'll watch the WNBA game, but we'll watch tennis because subconsciously we like, oh, we can get her out, man. If I had a chance with Serena, and I know she like dudes, like you can live in your head a little bit. In the WNBA, where like 80-90% of them will dyke it, man. You be like, I can't do nothing with that. Nah, it's not even appealing. You know what I'm saying? You like, I ain't got a chance in hell with that one. Nah.
Right. Well, I mean,
real quick, y'all, I gotta hop up out of here. I gotta hop up out of here real quick because I'm currently at work, so I'm about to be clocking off. I know. I kind of do independent living hospice for a guy who's on his last bit of life. So it's time for me to wrap it up, get him ready for bed. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me come on.
Hell yeah, man. Always,
Bye,
man.
Yeah, please do. No, he's a fantastic guy. So, I love what I do and I love all the energy. Appreciate y'all. Nice to meet y'all that I haven't met before. Everybody else, much love. And I'll see y'all soon.
All right, peace. Thanks, man. I bet. But yeah, nah. At the end of the day, it's a meritocracy, man. Ladies, y'all don't get the same money as men because y'all ain't putting in that same work. And look, Talithia, just because you the Pink Ranger, nigga, don't mean that you just come up here. Don't mean you just get to say it for everybody. Goddamn it!
Shout out to the sister wives. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts. You feel me?
I want one. I want a sister wife.
See,
I would love a sister wife.
Yeah, but nah. As far as the Cal, you got anything on that? Because I know you ain't said too much on this one.
No, I've been sitting back listening. I mean, I think in this situation, I feel like it's like to see. I'm glad we have a woman on here to get their side of their perspective on it. So you kind of it's a learning experience, whatever. But I completely agree with what Var is saying. Saying this, you gotta. But when we go back into the WNBA and NBA, like in order for them to like pick it up, they got to make themselves more marketable and appealing. That's the thing that sucks about it, because I never knew about the U.S. Open until I knew about Serena. I don't know.
She kind of took that spotlight, but that's what Caitlin Clark did.
I mean,
she came out there shooting like Steph.
But like her and Angel Reese, them do two that's making it marketable.
I didn't even know who Angel Reese was until I heard her complaining about the girl that I did know.
No, because Angel, like saying like
before. The girl who won?
Yeah, Angel Reese was at LSU, and the year before. Yeah, so matter of fact, she was doing this in front of Caitlin's face when they won that championship. Like, hey, bitch, we got that ring.
Oh, a little arrogant motherfucker.
But you know what? It's all about you. You need to have more. WNBA need to have more personalities. You know what I'm saying? I think that like, people want to give a homely feel when they do it, because like when you meet LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, saying those people in the NBA, you got a more kind of personal vibe from them. Even though if they don't do too many interviews, you kind of get to know them a little bit. And I think that's what people want to know about more people in the WNBA.
Well, let
Now,
me
as
say
an
this, and
athlete myself, in the NBA, they doing some amazing, spectacular shit. The
Yeah.
WNBA isn't as shocking or jaw dropping as it could be as the NBA, and they're not bringing in enough money. Like I could see getting paid the many millions the NBA is, but they're bringing in billions and billions of dollars per year. They can get paid that.
Yeah,
right.
because they're making it. I mean, because you know what I'm saying, like the NBA been working on it. They got decades ahead of the
Yeah.
WNBA, so
Right.
But the
they
NBA
know
players
they.
are investments for the teams. If I could see, hey, you can bring me $1 billion this year, I'll pay you 30 million,
Yeah,
300
Right.
type shit.
million. Because you didn't
But
bought me $1 billion. I can make
but
a
see,
billion off you.
but you know what's crazy? They offered them some shit. They offered all the women in the WNBA was finna get paid six figures, and they said it wasn't enough. They offered them the
Then they
Right
need
now,
to
fraction of the
find a
money
new
that
career.
yeah, but what I'm
yeah,
saying is it's almost like saying women are just never satisfied. Like it doesn't matter. It's like
Not
it's like look,
true. They
it,
are satisfied, but
no, they not. They not. Look,
no,
you getting paid to do some shit that's going in the hole every month. Like niggas will be at the gig and they be like, "Hey man, we ain't generating no money. We about to shut down." Niggas is gonna either try to work harder or they gonna have to find something else to do. They in this
man,
motherfucker talking about they need more shit.
man, I'm willing to take a $200,000. That's more than what I'm making right now. And shit, like, give me
Nigga,
a ball, I dribble that bitch up and down the court. You
bro,
know what I'm
all day,
saying?
every
Like,
day.
and then watch this, nigga.
man,
Now your influence is so dope. You in the WNBA 2K. You know what I'm saying? They had the
you getting
NBA 2K.
endorsements.
They get
And
that
Reese
shit.
and Caitlin Clark
They
both got
they
shoe
on
deals,
bro. They get more viewership on their personal
brand
TikTok and
deals.
YouTube pages and shorts and shit than they do in the motherfucking game. You know why? Because
Hmm.
some of them cute.
Yeah.
Bitch, you
Angel Reese.
ain't nobody watching you lay up. Literally, unless you finna go do an OnlyFans, that's the only time a nigga want to see you lay up. That's it.
Can
Nobody
you
want to see
bust
that
it wide
shit.
open? I don't care if you
Crazy.
can shoot some
I'm
threes.
sorry. I'm an appreciative
I want to see how you
motherfuckers.
bust that thing
I'm
open.
cool on that. I'm cool on that. And women need to understand that you know what? If you just, it's so much easier to not compete with men. Just stop doing the shit. Stop trying to fuck more than us, because that's easy for you. You can fuck everybody on the planet most of the time. That's not no task. You don't get props for shit that you walk into and just win. That's called a consolation prize. Do you have a consolation prize, pussy bitch? Or do you have an earnable vagina? 9 times out of 10, it's not an earnable vagina.
Can your coochie sustain the
It's
economy?
not. I'm sorry. Stop trying to think that you on the same level as me, because we're not trying to compete with y'all.
Well, let
Do
me say
you?
this.
Why do
Like
you think why do you feel we trying to compete with y'all?
Because
because,
women, you just said it. You going to I build cars too. Talentia,
No,
Hey,
I'm
you
just
put on an
saying, and I
assembly
was just
line.
using that example. If we both build cars, I want to get paid the same. Don't mean I wanted
hold
to
on,
be
hold
there in
on,
the first place.
But
I
that's
had
hold
to
like
on.
be
me
there.
going into the beauty shop and
Even
saying, I threw on some wigs too.
hey, even in the dating scene, women brag about their accomplishments like what men are measured against. Like I got my own car, I got my own place, I got me a good job. Like y'all say stuff, I can hold my own. That's the stuff that us as men could really say something about. You know what I'm saying? To attract women. Women do the same thing. They think it's going to attract us, but we don't care about that.
Right.
yeah,
It's not symmetrical.
to expand on that double standard right there, because it's like it goes and say if a woman say I got my own house, I got my own car, I make my own money, got my career, it's congratulated, it's revered. But the man say that same thing, they be like, well, that's what the fuck you supposed to be
You
doing.
supposed to have that, nigga.
Yeah. And then like even like, all right, so when you go into career fields, you got one, you know what I'm saying? I don't think a woman could be a good firefighter, but as well as I don't think a man could be a good seamstress. You know what I'm saying? He probably be able to do it, but like I think that's a more female dominated field
Nigga, I can
versus like a
sew.
more male. All right,
No, I'm
nigga.
just playing. I'm just playing.
Hey, nigga, I need you to hem my slacks up later and shit.
Nigga, I'll get you tailored out this motherfucker, man. No, I'm bullshitting. Go ahead.
Taking the measurements and shit. Nah, but see,
I
like I think as a fire, like like this like a good example is like when they was having the wildfires over in California, they was trying to be more friendly to LGBTQ. And then there was a woman that got on there and was like, I don't want a woman busting into the house trying to save me because she can't pick me up and carry me out the house. I need a she said she need a man to come through and do that kind of a task, that firefighter. Versus just like if I go into like if I go into, you know, saying a seamstress shop to kind of get my pants hemmed, I'm more likely to go to the woman before I go to a dude.
See, that's just
Right.
honesty, and
Right.
and Talentia gonna say the same shit.
No, I like gender roles. I love gender roles. Like I said,
That's
I love
all.
when men are men and ladies can be ladies.
That's it.
I think
Hmm.
what we need to do, see, like today's society is like, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand that there should be some kind of equality to a certain degree, but at the same time, we need to stay in our roles and stay in that. We need to stop trying to cross over and think, you know what I'm saying, and do something different. Like, I mean,
And I
a
like
man
that.
should stick to a man's job and a woman need to stick to a woman's job. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. But see, like society got so it's we walk on eggshells now because if you say it the wrong way, you can be canceled, and it doesn't mean nothing negative. I think that's just the way how things should be.
Facts. Mac
But
Mall,
me,
you've
I'm
been
more of a
quiet
like,
too long.
I've
Mac, go.
grown up, like I grew up with my grandfather and he taught me a lot of things. So like me, I can cut my own yard, but I'd rather have my man do it and I make him a sandwich and some fresh lemonade and wipe his sweat off when he done.
That's it. See, and women be like, nah, fuck that. Mac
Yeah.
Mac Mall, come on, because I already know you've been over there. You've been over there. I know you're doing some
Just
shit.
listening, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
That nigga back for the take off on their ass. Double standards, Mac. Please. I mean, and you know me. You are the voice of me when I'm not here. I'm here, but you the voice, so I don't have to do the shit I be normally doing when you here. Cause nigga, you do all that shit, and you do it better than how I be doing it. So,
Amazing.
so
So
you
what's
gotta.
the question?
The question is, what is the double standards that benefit women and the double standard that benefits men?
Well, I pretty much said it. Like if you're a bad chick, you get to get taken care of, and if you're a rich nigga, the world get to bend to the world bends to your needs. It's double standards with everything, but I think double standards are healthy. You know, because me personally, I think double standards keep people on their shit. But like, and I'll just speak for me. And when you see an important man cut the line and go in the club, or you see an important man pull up in a nice car, or get privileged shit, that should make you want to get on your shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can cut the line. If it's a woman that got a certain type of nigga, and I don't mean like, well, I ain't gonna say a certain type of nigga. I'll say a woman that finds a husband. There's nothing wrong with you being like her to find a husband, because I don't think really wives come with aesthetics. I think they come with abilities. So,
Mm,
um,
damn. Hold on, hold on.
I
Say that
agree.
one more
I
time.
agree with that. I
Say that
wholeheartedly
one.
agree with that.
I just want the crowd to hear that. Say that one more time.
wives they don't come with aesthetics, they come with abilities.
That is
Okay.
some real
That was a
shit.
bar. That was a bar. That was a bar.
Come
Yeah,
on, bro.
I
And,
mean,
and, and that nigga just said it. He didn't know it was profound.
well, I mean, because women got this thought in their head that a bad bitch is the only bitch that a man want a wife, some shit like that, or you like it shows in the amount of body work that these women get. They all are trying to get this certain look as if that's what's gonna get you a husband. And like result for me, results is everything, and the results is not saying that
Yeah.
because on the average everyday living, I see women that's aesthetically below average with more husbands than women that's higher than eights.
Facts. Facts.
So
All these
that's
beautiful bitches on these panels ain't got no nigga.
yeah. And even your life coaches like Dr. Cheyenne and the other girl Fontaine, whatever the fuck her name is, like they like you gotta understand, like, and this is why I look at them a certain way when they talk about these relationship standards and how they think things should be. If you're that type of person, which they talk about, they together mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, and socially, all these big dumbass words that we don't give a fuck about, right? You know, all bitch, just be nice. You don't all that extra philosophical shit. We don't care about all that shit. You know, and it shows in the proof. Like, they don't have husbands, and I'm saying this to say all. So if you
Yes.
got, because you know the Fontaine chick and the Dr. Cheyenne chick, they talk like they got they
I
shit
don't.
together. They know what they want and blah blah blah. Well, you know, me as a Virgo, I'm very analytical, so I'm looking at the situation and I'm like, okay, if you got all this and you're in the circles of me caliber men that you want, and you still haven't been picked, something is up with you.
Something wrong with you.
Either you telling a lie or
Pretty
you
much.
ain't shit. Because if you was all this in them circles, you name me one man that don't want to marry the woman that they claim they are.
Exactly. That's a fact.
So why ain't y'all? You should have been your first interview, bitch. You should have been taken off the map.
But see,
First
you know what?
interview.
But see, Mac, you know what they'll say? They'll be like, "All you niggas flexing about y'all this shit. Why you ain't got no woman?" And you know what my reply is? I'll be like, "Cause I can see through that shit, bitch. Cause nigga, I'm not the nigga that can't see what's going on in the dating game in 2025. I know why I don't fuck with no bitches for real.
Well,
I
I
know
mean,
You know.
let's just be honest though. Like I said when I first got on the live, the things that men want, every woman has that, right?
they got it. They possess
And
it.
this is why I say it's not about aesthetics, it's about abilities. So if you got the ability to be a nurturing woman, you're gonna find a husband fast.
You gonna be
True.
out the game.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what it be? Hold on, Mac. This what it is. They be 45 when they find out they nurturing. See, they run the streets to 44 and a half.
You
They
went through
run the
5 fucked up
street.
relationships and you didn't. Now you want
Yeah,
to step into your soft
yeah.
girl era.
And then, but see,
Right.
they be so fine. They challenge alphas, and them niggas be like, bitch. They be like, who the fuck is you talking to? This ain't Leroy. Do you see me with a sign that say I need change? I do need change. I need to change my bitch. I don't need no motherfucking change. You can't talk to me like that.
And
What
on
the
top
fuck
of
is
that,
you
right?
talking about?
And on top of that, when you are a man who got his shit together, it's so many women at your disposal. Because, and the point I wanted to make earlier is that the things we want in a woman we can find in any woman, but what is so special about you to make me only want to? Because women want you to be exclusive. Let's just break this down. A
Facts.
woman wants you to be exclusive only to her, right?
Right.
And I will argue that most women don't know how to treat that man, right?
Mm-mm.
Because what they do is they try to treat the man who is faithful like the man that's fucking hoes. We are two different niggas.
Two
And
Talented.
different animals. Yeah.
if you ain't willing to break your motherfucking back backwards for me, then why in the fuck am I gonna be faithful? You're
Talented. What?
giving me the same things that the nigga that's gonna cheat on you getting. Like, you imagine what you're asking me. Now, she knows because she's into polygamy. So she knows as a woman that by nature men are not polygamous.
You right.
So for a man to be faithful to one woman, that means he wakes up daily to fight against his nature for you.
And that's a sacrifice within itself.
That's a huge ass sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because that women don't understand that we got two different brains, one on our neck and one in our drawers, and they don't be on the same motherfucking accord. And
Not all the time.
sometimes that motherfucker in our drawers make more sense than the motherfucker on our neck.
Get it,
And
dog.
so
Get it.
And so if I deny my natural state for you, that means when I come home, this is what this means. This means when you're not around me, you should be having bananas in the kitchen practicing on how to push that motherfucker deeper down your throat. That's what you should be trying to do, right? Because you only want me to want you. So believe me, as a 45-year-old man, I done had some good dick suckers, boy. Oh my God. That damn near made me empty my safe. You gotta be better than her if you want her out the picture.
But hold on, what if she came with a headache though? You want bad head with no headache, or you want good head with a headache? I'm asking.
What I want is a lady, right?
I'll
Because
take
if
the
you
headache.
check it out. No, check it out. No, I'm with him when he say that, right? But check it out though. If you have a lady, right, who's a real woman who's trying to better herself as a woman, she's gonna allow you to teach her how you like it.
That's a fact.
Right.
And so you can get both best of both worlds. What we want is the bitch that already been sucking plenty dicks and she know how to do it. And we first time she knock our socks back, you like, oh yes, I love this motherfucker. I found me one. God damn, I ain't letting her go.
Mac, you don't want to teach her?
Yeah, I love to teach, but I just hate when she don't know what she doing when I meet her. I like a bitch that had practice before she met me, man.
But hold on, you fucking
She got to suck a couple dicks.
Hell yeah, man.
Before she met you.
Now you're actually rooting on body count now.
Because I'm being realistic. We just got done talking about double standards. Baby, when we first have sex, if you eat this motherfucker up, you keeping me around.
Go away.
Now, if the shit is trash, but you willing to learn, I'll have excitement in teaching you.
So which one's
because
better?
It's an ego thing.
So which
but
one's
that
better?
motherfucker that already know how to do it, she got a slot and she ain't going nowhere.
But hold on. With Mac, which one's better? The one you teaching or the one that already know what she doing?
Both. Because I'm gonna tell you why.
That's not fair.
No, it is fair. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the one that eat good already got the crown. But you got potential to make this one better than her. Because she's willing to learn.
Hey, Maul. I'm gonna say the one that you teaching because if you come across anything new that you wanna try, she's gonna be more receptive than the one that thinks she know everything.
She's coachable.
She's teachable.
Coachable.
I don't think so.
Hell no, that's not true.
Okay,
because the one that already know how to do it, she trying to learn new tricks.
Check this out. It go back to this.
She thinks she know everything.
Story. It go back to the story of the Zen master and the scholar, right? Okay, I don't know if y'all know about that, familiar with that story, man, but it's very a teachable moment. Whereas the scholar goes to the Zen master to say, okay, I want to know how you become the wisest person in the world, right? The Zen master say, have some tea with me. Pours the tea in there, right? Overflows the tea, waits it on the scholar lap. Like, whoa. You burnt me. You know what I'm saying? You spilled it on me. He said, you came to me like this full cup of tea. He said, come back to me when you're like an empty cup. That's how you need to come to me. When you got something in your cup, you're going to always have that little resistance and you're going to have your little boundaries of what you're not going to do. When you come with an empty cup, you're going to be open to everything. So I'm always going to say, take the one that's teachable over the one that knows stuff.
But why can't we already know what we're doing and be good at it and then still be willing to learn more, be better?
No, they do.
I see.
Them
That's
the
what
ones
Mac
I
Mark
need
saying.
right there.
I'm not saying that.
I do 1,000,001 things. I'm a jack of all trades, but I'm still a learner first. So if somebody can do something better and show me something, I love to learn something.
Right.
Well, see, this is my thing. I'm not mad at you for wanting to learn more. It's just me personally. I don't want you to know nothing about sucking dick or spreading your legs. I don't want you to know nothing. I want you to be like, how do we do this? I want to be like, yeah, it's my boo.
It's 2025, yeah, everybody knows.
That bitch
Man,
do the
bad
split,
head only lasts about 3 dates.
Hey, man, it ain't no bad. I don't even like head like that, man.
Oh, I see. We on two different planes. I love it.
I know. I ain't with it.
I fucking love it. I like when a bitch try to kill herself with this motherfucker.
But that's the thing that we gotta accept
He
something at
chose
some
me over
point.
Al.
If you want somebody that's inexperienced, that's like in your early 20s and your early 20s. We like in the
Facts.
30s and 40s. Somebody's gonna come in with a little bit of experience and expect somebody to come in naive. You ain't gonna find it.
No, I want to
Unless you
start
date
fit.
younger.
You better
I
find a
don't want
20-year-old or
no.
something.
I don't want a bitch that know how to make me come off of sucking my dick the first time I meet her.
You
I don't
tripping. Well,
want
send her
that.
to me then, goddammit.
You got it, man.
Send her my way
Send her to
too.
Like,
me.
Shit.
you know, if you
You got
want
it.
something, you be one girls who are inexperienced and then be mad, be like, dang, how I get off work and she ain't have my dinner on the table. Like, damn, how I say
No,
my back hurt and she didn't know to massage my back and rub my feet. Like,
no, talented. That's the difference.
you
They
be
do
wanting,
all
you
that
be
shit
wanting
and
like
they
certain
pussy.
things from
Hold on.
women and then be like, oh, but I want her inexperienced. Like, huh?
But Talentia, that's the difference. I want all of that shit. I don't give a fuck about how good she fuck me and suck me. I want that.
I
That bitch
know,
do.
but
She rub my
to
back. She
know
do my
all
little
of those
temple right
things,
there.
you're gonna have an experienced woman who has
No,
been there and seen that. Are you just gonna
no.
train a
That's
new girl to do all those
ain't
things?
nobody training shit. I'm telling you
Yes.
that I'm telling you that she's a master in affection, not erection. God damn it. That's what I'm saying. All these bitches
But
that fuck
these young girls
everybody and
don't
they
even know to be nurturers. They don't
yes,
know
they
all of those
some
other
of
But
things.
what if she got good off one nigga though? What if she was married?
but see, that's what I'm saying too. But at the end of the day, it ain't even got to be that. It could be a woman that just understanding, like she could just be a hugger and a kisser and a motherfucker that holds your hand because that's all she done did. Her pussy is untouched. That should be like that shit got a green glow in the pants.
Man, the worst shit ever is a female that can't suck dick and can't take no dick. That shit is the worst. You
That
definitely
is
ain't
the
getting my. I
greatest
ain't
I
dick
gotta
calling
agree
your
ever.
with
ass
you on
no
Mac,
that
more.
one.
I can't wait.
I ain't with that shit. I'm cool.
Mac, you owe me a debate, man. Me and you,
I'm
one on
just saying,
one, nigga. I'm
I'm
talking that shit.
6'2", 280 pounds. Bitch, you gotta take a pounding if you want to fuck me.
I'ma
I'm
fuck the shit out you too. But I'm just saying,
man,
I'm about to
I'm a
calm
big
down
ass
first.
nigga. I'm not finna be
I'm a
walking the sheets.
look, Mac. I ain't no fucking slouch, nigga.
Right, but I'm just saying though, like a lot of females are there push your stomach back and try to hold you and run and all that shit. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
no, we don't
Man,
do
my
that,
shit gonna go down, bro. I'm
nigga.
like, man, this some bullshit.
I got Hercules when I'm in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm
But
just
that's what I'm
bullshit.
saying. When you get an unexperienced girl, she can't take all that shit, and my dick
So,
gonna go down because I'm used to fucking hoes.
teacher, stop the fucking hoe. Get your untrained ass shit going, nigga. No,
Man, I'm gonna be like, baby, call me when you get some experience. This some
right.
bullshit.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Hey, is anybody? Hold on. Matter of fact, anybody got anything? Last thing on double standards? If not, we're gonna go to the last one because we in this motherfucker, man. This is one of them episodes, man, where it just
Mm-hmm.
flow through. You hear me?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, oh yeah.
All right, bet. So the last topic is hold on, waiting for it to go by the screen because I forgot. But it's a good one. I know it is. Hold on. Here it comes. Pause. Oh, okay. All right. So I love this one. I made this one up first. This was the first this was the one I wanted to go first, but I was like, nah, this will end the show good. Should we treat sex workers like drug dealers? And let me explain why I treated it like that, like why I worded it like that, because it was crazy. I'm watching this podcast today, the whatever podcast, the lamest, fucking most conservative, softest podcast on the planet. And I love you, Brian and Andrew Wilson. Y'all niggas is the whitest people on the planet. But this was the softest shit I ever seen. But this girl was on there and she was like, I had 4 kids by 4 baby daddies, and I have to find out ways to get money for my children, and I'm prostitute. I think she said I was stripping and I was passing my pussy out and doing all this extra shit. And all the girls was on there was like, oh my God, girl, I feel your pain and all this shit. And I was like, hold on. This is a fucking whore. This is a prostitute. This bitch says she on OnlyFans, all this shit. So then I was like, okay, cool. So if a nigga from 17th Street, nigga named Twan, so dope, and was like, look, man, I got to get it how I live. I had to take care of my kids, nigga. I got 18 kids, you hear me? I'm out here in the streets, I'm getting it done, you hear me? Ain't nobody gonna pat that nigga on the back and be like, oh, well, we understand because you got to do what you got to do. Why does the bitch get her fucking feet rubbed because she made 4 bad decisions and everybody coddling and kissing
like
her
that.
ass? Huh?
We did used to pat the drug dealers on the back.
No,
they looked up to the drug dealers in the neighborhoods.
No. I'm talking about the streets. I'm talking about nigga. No. The streets might have gave a nigga some props because he did some shit, but I'm talking about just random people like, oh yeah, man, nigga, hey, Tyrell, man, we get it. They gonna be like, nigga, stop poisoning our neighborhood. This bitch poisoning the damn motherfucking population with pussy.
I mean, if it's safe, it ain't hurting nobody.
Can I get an extra coochie?
It's hurting her kids. But the thing is why do we coddle bad behavior in one way?
Because
like, why is it okay?
Because it's easy. Like for a successful man, this is why men are not getting married and not getting in no relationship. Because I focus on my money. I think about more money than honey, right?
Right.
And so when I get that tingly feeling, I got $200 for any bitch that want to make it and send her ass home, and I go back to my regular life. I ain't got to deal with no family. I ain't got to deal with no relationship. I ain't got to take no motherfucker out. I ain't got to deal with emotional stability and all that dumb shit. I ain't got to do none of that shit.
Emotional intelligence, man.
I ain't gotta do none of that shit. It's hard to put up with a motherfucking shit when you don't need their half on the rent. I'm just being honest with you. When you got your own shit going on and you got your piece, you like, man, look, I'd rather pay for it because at the end of the day, if you meet a motherfucker, you're gonna pay for it anyway. You're gonna take out on dates. So why not pay her to leave instead of paying her to go out with you?
Damn.
And look, and she did you a service, you got your nut off, you relaxed a little bit, and you both got what you needed.
And I could get back to playing my video game.
Pretty much. You know what? I'm gonna say it like this: people go for what's easy in the easy route because they know how to navigate that. That's what they used to. When you see it enough, you know how to navigate. This is why we say the girls always attracted to the bad boys and the toxic behavior because they know how to navigate that. You know what I'm saying? We know how to navigate. You know what I'm saying? The slut monkeys and the OnlyFans chicks and stuff because we know how to navigate that. A lot of people don't. You grow from an uncomfortable position. So a lot of people don't like to challenge themselves and grow in those uncomfortable positions. But that's the nuisance of it, why we celebrate, I guess you could say, toxic or negative behaviors, you know?
Well, LeVar, let me ask you this, though, because this is what I'm really getting at. I don't understand why it's not only not shamed. Like, all right, bitch, I get what you doing, but that ain't fucking applaudable. They was like, oh, it's okay, we get it, all that shit. But nobody would do that for a nigga that's so dope to feed his kids. Nobody would say that, even if it was weed. They'd be like, nigga, you
I feel like you're using a bad example because we don't care that niggas sell weed. If you gotta sell weed to feed your family, do that.
No. Okay. But see, that's the point. That's the point he make. You said if he sell weed, you're going to be a beneficiary of that. You know what I'm saying? The stuff about the sex workers. Yeah, the thing about the sex workers.
Still dope.
Right. Because you're gonna.
She sell pussy. Dope and pussy is the same thing. Y'all didn't know that? Bitches sell pussy and niggas sell dope. It's the same fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
It destroys the neighborhood, and I'm talking about Caucasian, Palestinian. I'm talking about Italian. Every whore destroys neighborhoods, and so do cocaine.
But my thing is this, though, right? Let's be realistic. We talk about how we look at
keeping a relationship together for years.
Yeah,
man, we talk about how we want these innocent women and that they ain't got no experience and all that. Listen, every woman has to get a hoe phase up out of her. So either she gonna be a hoe before you met her, or she gonna be a hoe during y'all relationship. I would prefer her to been a hoe already, So she been tired of being hoeing, and all that experience she learned, she can practice on me.
God damn it, man. But that's because you're not trying to wife her though, right?
I mean, as long as I told you earlier, as long as don't nobody I know she a hoe, she good to go with me.
Damn it, man.
I'll take a hoe from
Who
Nebraska.
the
I
hell
live in
is
Chicago. Don't none of my homies know she a hoe.
Var? Who the hell is this nigga? Who is this nigga, man? I don't know this nigga, man. Who
What
is
you
this
mean?
nigga?
Hey, hold on. So when you get experience and you see it from every which way, you have your boundaries and you settle in. You know what I'm saying? Like you settle in on your spot. Most people, when you got experience, you've been through some things, you settle in your spot. You know what? Marriage is not for me. Like I told people and women, and even my family members, I said, if I got to 50 years old and I was still in the same position, marriage is off the table. I said, you ain't gonna take me serious in your twilight years and try to come in and be a beneficiary when it's time for me to retire and die. Nah, forget that.
Yeah.
You got me up.
When I get good and you washed up, you get the gold medal, bitch.
Right.
Man, I like hoes, man. I don't got time. I don't want to know you and get to learn you and all that shit. I like hoes, man. Baby, I'm horny. I got some money, and let's go out to eat, have some drinks, and let's have some sex. And if you need a bill or two paid, I got you. All right. And I'll see you next time.
Hey, let me ask a question.
Come on,
so would y'all be comfortable with, like, if you knew somebody that y'all had no relationship, y'all just link up every once in a while? Like, if y'all go eat, but whatever. At the end of the day, the mission is y'all just gonna fuck, get up, and go mind y'all business. Would y'all rather have it that way or be into a committed relationship?
Well, see, me, I work like this. If you want to see me again, you better give me some pussy. You don't give me no pussy, you ain't gonna see me again. That's how it works. Because when I'm that type of nigga, like how we talked about Red Pill when we talked about that first date shit. I'm one of them niggas that's gonna have a good time. I don't date on the budget and all that shit. So when you go out with me, first date, we fuck around and go fucking 5-star restaurant and eat steaks and lobster. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But at the end of the day, baby, don't be stingy with the pussy because I wasn't stingy with the money. It's an even exchange and it ain't never been no robbery. So and if you want to enjoy this same night every time you see me, then I need to get some pussy every time we meet.
You want the prime rib with those golden mashed potatoes you want to eat at the Brio and shit. You just gotta open it up.
Some women are not realistic when it comes to dating. Like I feel date mean dick at the end, especially if they balling out. You know what he here for. You know what you here for. Y'all grown. Let's be honest. But if you are dating for marriage, but if that's something that y'all talked about up front, like y'all both religious and Christian, y'all both dating for marriage, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit different. But if you just dating to date right now, I mean, just be realistic. Like, hey, if he spent $300, $400, $500 on you on the dinner, I mean, it'd be a little nice, give him a little something at the end of the day. But
guess what?
He doesn't get moved out and be like, "Oh, I didn't know you wanted sex from me." He flying you out. What you mean you didn't know he was gonna throw you some dick when he got out there?
Hold on.
Right.
Hey, this is how I weed them out too. Like I could weed them out where they could tell themselves. I'm like, one of the things I'm like, what's your favorite song out right now? That'll tell me where she is in her life at this moment. So if she say anything about Sexy Red, I'm like, Hoeing. Okay, I already know. Hoeing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking tonight.
Yeah. Hot Girl Summer. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna try to capitalize on that. Now at the same time, I would have me a nice little lineup, and I would give each and every last one of them 34 days to match energies.
Right.
I told Mama, if I'd been in the show one time, I told him about the 34-day rule. That is undefeated at this point.
34 days?
34 days.
Damn. A month and 4 days. That's 3 crazy. If you got 31 days in a month.
I'll tell you like this, right? You just always gotta have a backup plan when you take a girl out. You gotta have something. What happens is this. You gotta be willing to spend somebody. Somebody gonna get spent at the night. You make 2 dates, right? You get your for show bitch ready. So just in case the bitch you taking out don't give you no pussy, you can still get some pussy. So what happens with me is sometimes I had to not get no ass from the date because I already set up some shit. So she
Yeah.
really think I'm a gentleman and just was like, no, oh girl, he ain't trying to fuck me. No, I couldn't, motherfucker. I wanted to, but I already set something up. So I'm gonna fuck you tomorrow.
Right,
But
right.
hey, Red Pill. Let me tell you what I do with the 34. Let me tell you about the 34. The 34-day rule is actually 28 because I go by biological. I said every woman have a cycle every 28 days, right? I'm
You
a
got leap
emotionally
year on that
babysitter.
shit.
Hold on. I'm an emotionally babysitter for about 2 weeks, right? I'm just gonna listen to all the problems. It's always gonna be about her, very little about me, etc. Right? I put my money on biology, right? I said the horniest a woman ever get is before and after they cycle. This is why I extended out to 34 days. I said if I'm not that first phone call, man, pack her up and send her on her way, FedEx style. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying?
Hold on, man. Hold on, Var. I'm gonna
That's
clip
logical
that.
as
I'm
fuck.
gonna clip the shit out of that. But hold on, I gotta introduce Indiana. They came in.
All
They
right.
wasn't bullshitting. Shout out to Double O, man. What's good, my nigga? How you doing, Brody?
Man, you already know, man. Fresh off work, I couldn't wait to get on this motherfucker, brother.
Nigga,
Y'all
I promise.
found out
Hey,
what's
bro,
going on the way home, my
nigga,
nigga. Y'all
we
niggas
been
is
cooking tonight,
What's
nigga.
the
We had the
word, bro?
ladies, nigga. We had everybody. Mac cook, Var cook, Cal cook. The ladies cook. You hear
Hey,
me?
I'm telling you that 34-day rule is undefeated.
nigga, that's logical as fuck.
I know. I'm about to write it down. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, it's biological. It's a little bit of logic, it's a little bit of emotion, but it's biological. It's undefeated.
When you
Yo,
done
listen,
spotting, those panties need to be dropping.
pretty
When you
much.
done spotting, see,
But
now
guess
you
what?
act.
But guess
Look,
what?
Mac,
Also,
he gave you a new line.
bet at the same time and T, she already noticed if they want to get you right before they come on. Oh, she it's been on her mind real hard. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
type shit.
And the longer you hold
Oh
out,
yeah,
man,
we
you
be
leave a
like,
more
for a dog
lasting
and
impression.
me, it's uncontrollable.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of hold out a little bit, you can kind of hold out a little bit, and you'll really get off, on your team then, you know.
Type shit. Okay, so hold on. Let me ask my nigga Double O real quick. Cause I'm telling my niggas we should criticize whores the same way we criticize drug dealers. And everybody don't agree with me. But I just think that we show sympathy to women that sell pussy because they got shit going on, but the nigga that sell dope, he do it for the rims and shit, but he got kids and shit too. Why you don't knock that nigga down? I mean, why you don't knock that bitch down? She's doing awful shit. He's doing awful shit too.
No, that's
She
real.
ain't killing nobody.
That's a double-edged sword. Not all drug
Now
dealers
she
killing
is.
everybody.
Hold on. If she got some kind of disease that she don't know about, she definitely killing some people out here
I say,
slowly.
And
I
that's
say
why you
pussy kill
strap
more than
up.
drug dealers. I
You
think pussy
strap
kill more
up.
than drug dealers every
Strap
year.
up. You don't let
Keep that
whores
mouth out.
suck your penis raw.
Hold on, let me let Double O get the flow real quick. Go ahead,
Yeah,
bro.
go ahead, Double O.
No, I think that's a double-edged sword like a motherfucker. Because on one hand, like you said, they do need the shame, but at the same time, when you shame somebody, it's fucking up your game. So,
True.
so it's like you know what I mean? It's almost like when you see a woman like, yo, why the fuck would she do this or do that? And then, but at the same time, you want a girl to do this and do that at some point. So it's like I said, it's on that double-edged sword shit. But yeah, I think everybody deserves shame. I think shame is just tough love, and it does cause change. You call somebody a fat motherfucker enough, they're gonna want to hit the gym. Hopefully, you know what I mean.
True.
You know what I mean. You whatever it is. So, no, I just think it's a double-edged sword. I don't think there's a wrong or right answer with that, except for me. I'm going with the shame side though. Yeah, I'm with the shame side.
You know
Got you.
what? I want to respond to this Robin in the comments, right?
Uh-oh.
Because I see the comments, right?
Yep.
So, one point I want to make is that women say that men have no standards and they filthy and they this because they do certain things, right? And I just want to bring it to the attention, right? If men had standards, a lot of these women would not have mates, right?
Ooh,
Over 98% of women will not have mates, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you have a man that have the standards that women say that men should have, we will have a lot of uncomfortable conversations that women are terrified to have, right?
True that.
If I had standards, right, I would ask a woman her body count, who she's been with before me, how many kids she has by how many different men, what is her situation with her father, who taught her how to be a wife. These are questions that men with these standards that they want will have. How many women do you know will get offended by the first one? Body count.
A lot.
We
All of
wouldn't
them.
even get past that question.
All of them.
Who you think you is asking me that shit? You don't know me like that, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. So do these women really want men to have standards? Because a lot of these women wouldn't
No,
pass it.
no, hold on. They want you to have standards with other people, but them.
Damn. That's real.
They want
That's
to be the
real.
exception. And
Yep.
it's like I told the chick
I
one time,
think
look,
men
I
are
got,
very understanding.
but hold on, but no, I'm saying this is the way they think. See, they got the Lulu going on right now, so you gotta factor that in. I'm like this. I got 40 years. I said, first of all, baby, you're not special. Okay, you just like every other woman out here until proven otherwise. I got 40 years of effed up trauma behind me. Unless you're that special woman that can erase all of that, you're not special.
That's real. But see, most of them, they can't handle what we go through no way. So it's not even their job to do that. That's why it's important to, I hate to say, I feel like a homosexual saying that word healed. I hate that shit. That shit sounds so fucking soft. But at the end of the day, you gotta go through what you going through and come to the playing field as a renewed nigga. Like if you an NFL nigga and you go through your motherfucking treatments and you rebuild your muscles and you get back on that field, nigga, you got to play like you did before that. That's
Man,
how you got to get in
the
there.
best men in the world got a story. That's why they got glory.
Right.
I can't even trust no nigga that ain't been through shit. Nigga, me and you can't relate.
Facts.
Hey,
You ain't been
I
through
don't
a
say.
motherfucking thing. You don't feel nothing I'm talking about.
Facts.
Hey, I say when I don't say healed, I say I'm good. When you say been through therapy, I say I went to emotional rehab.
Nigga like me, I'm gonna tell you like
That's
this.
it.
Bitch, I have been through semen retention. I went to 2 AA classes and I ain't get none of the coins, but I went. I chilled with my kids and took them on a hike. I meditated, put my feet in the gravel, leveled my head, and I'm back to business, bitch. So guess what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a nuclear nigga now. Don't worry
Man,
about it.
I had to take my ass to therapy. Shit. I
You know
had to
what?
go to therapy. I had too
crazy.
much water in my cup and that shit was spilling over. I needed to talk to somebody.
You
You
feel
know
me?
what?
Yeah, gotta have
Hold on.
alkaline water.
It's here's the thing. I tell bros, man, it's nothing wrong with doing that because I did it. I've been doing it for over a year, right? And I'm at so much more peace now. And the thing is, I encourage all black men to do it because we all keep a lot of stuff bottled up. We can't even tell nobody, no friends, no family. And it's good to have that neutral party right there that just gonna listen and give you a different way of how to kind of process it or reframe certain things. You know
I'm
what I'm
sorry to
saying?
cut you off, big dog, but why do you say we can't? Why do you say when you say that? Why do you say we can't do that?
Man, can I
About it.
say something?
Go ahead.
Because it's like when you go to a counselor, you go through therapy, man. You got somebody who's not judgmental. I think
Right.
when you confide with your friends and your family at a moment's notice, whenever if y'all at odds, they're gonna use what you said against you.
And
And
not only that, it's
like,
biased information. And that's why when I went to
Right.
therapy,
yeah,
I went to a woman and a man because I
Yeah.
felt like a man was gonna be some sort of somewhat biased because he's a man and he understand what we go through. So he's gonna appeal to a man's mind state. So I had to go to a woman too, just to get the other side of it to see if it was something that she had to say that was different from the man. You know what I'm saying? And on
Yeah.
top of that, you got to be careful with them therapists because them motherfuckers will tell you what you want to hear so you can come back.
Keep
So
on
you got
coming.
to be careful with that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And then here's another thing too. Even with your friends, family, coworkers, and stuff, depending on who your audience or what your environment is like, they tend to kind of emasculate you when you really need the help. Because that's why if I hear somebody die or reach out for help, like I hear women all the time, man, it's a shame, such and such and such. I'm like, dude, dudes be trying to reach out to you to keep from getting to that mindset, but y'all blow them off. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't want to take the time or have that space to say, okay, let me see if this dude is really okay. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't
when
think
you
women
look
blow us off. I think our egos won't allow us to talk to these hoes. That's what I
now,
think.
Yeah, because I be asking it, and I know something's off, and I can see it and sense it, and then I be like, "Yo," even if it's something simple as "you good," or I'll be even more be like, "Hey, I know this happened recently. I just want to check in, make sure you good mentally, you straight or whatnot." And they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm straight. I'm good. It's all right."
but see,
But you
so
know
this
why
thing,
though? Because that's another traumatized situation. Because most men, when you get to my age, you probably already tried to open up to a female, and she threw it back
right?
in
And
your
it was
face at
not a
some
safe space,
point.
but
And
and
so,
I
and
get
so,
that.
like we be scared to open up to a woman
Uh-huh.
about certain situations. But on the other hand, I think a lot of times I would say on that note, I think men blow off women more than they blow off us. I think we
That,
just don't want to talk to their ass.
but you know what? Here's the thing, and that kind of it goes back to a topic about double standards. Like, I think it's okay for a man to blow a woman off because when you look at, I'm keeping on subject with therapy and stuff. When you look at suicide rates, okay, it's generally from men, public servants like police, fire department, military. But generally it's men. You don't see no women up there with suicides, man. This is why I'm saying I encourage a lot of black, especially black men, because even being black, we deal with a trauma on a whole different level on top of the other stuff, right? So it's like we need that space. You know what I'm saying? And when women say they reach out and try to talk, are you really reaching out? Are you reaching out for you? Or are you reaching out because you got that space for that person to lean on you without you trying to throw it back on them? You know what I'm saying?
The
That's
last
the
Man,
to say,
that's the
real
topic.
men just real men, bro, just ain't too lenient with shit that's going on with us, bro. We don't really share that kind of shit, bro. Like I say, most men my age have tried because it take a lot for us to get there, and once we do it and this shit blow up in our face, we'll never do that shit again. And that's
Yeah.
why I think.
so what advice would you give for women who, like myself, actually truly care about these people and is non-judgmental and can help with resources or solutions when we reaching out to y'all? Because we see it and we can see y'all going down like this downhill trajectory of whatever these issues are. What are we supposed to do?
What
Two
I would
part
say
answer.
is this. I would say this. Be patient with him because 9 times out of 10, a man want to tell you, he just don't because he don't know what you're gonna do with that information because of the traumatized situations that he already been in prior to you. So I would just say be patient, be understanding, be nurturing, and as long as you keep that feminine energy coming, eventually he'll open up.
Yeah, it take
I,
time, especially now.
so patience is definitely one of them. I would say if a woman say most women would say they're more emotionally intelligent than a man. Part of that emotional intelligence is empathy. So you have to kind of be less selfish and take yourself out the equation on how it affects you and everything. And you have to create that space for uncomfortable conversation, even if it's about you. Like
Right.
you can't let your own personal emotions. Like in order to see where somebody's coming from, you got to sit in their shoes. That's where the emotional intelligence come from. A lot of women, though, especially like if you with them, don't. From my experience, they don't have that ability.
Well,
You got to be able.
you could tell a woman any goddamn thing and she'll listen until it become about
And that's what I'm saying. They have to have their. She asked, "What can we do as women?" I just gave my little two
You
cents.
gotta you gotta go up there and not. You gotta have an open mind about things, and you gotta step out of you gotta step out of your shoes and try to see it from another person's perspective and have an
Mm-hmm.
understanding about that and listen to what the person says. And then, you know what I'm saying, instead of jumping off and being judgmental, just kind of listen to it, receive it, unpack it, and then like try to offer the best advice available. Like put yourself in that situation and see how it would be if you was dealing with that. I think a lot of people come when their rebuttal when somebody's opening up, they talk about their experiences. it may have been easy for you, but it may be challenging for another.
Right,
And
right.
understanding
Right.
that it's not a this is not a cookie cutter effect. Same things don't have the same impact for everyone.
Yeah,
Like
but you got to think about these niggas that was raised with their mamas. The niggas that was raised by their mamas ain't got no business talking to no female because they chatty patty ass niggas just like they mama. So that's all they want to do is sit up and talk about gossip and pillow talk like bitches. That's what they want to do. When a man was
Yeah.
raised by his father, he understand that we are taught to control our emotions and to never tell a woman shit. I don't give a damn how bad it get. Like women talk about being emotionally intelligent and telling me what's going on. My granddaddy and them didn't do that. Them niggas that was born before 1970, I never saw my granddaddy emotionally intelligent, available, none of that shit. He paid the
yeah,
bills. My
because
grandma left him the fuck alone, and that's how the fuck it was.
society now you gotta put this in perspective too. Society taught women that they should express themselves emotionally, whereas a man
Right.
is taught not to express himself emotionally because that's a sign of weakness. And so
Yeah,
it
we've
may
been.
be a little bit more difficult for a man to step up because
Yeah.
you might take that you might take advantage of that vulnerable moment.
But
Yeah,
this is what you
yeah.
see on Facebook, and this is what I mean by these niggas that was raised with their mama. When they sit in the house and they tell every goddamn female they fucking all they business because they traumatized and they need somebody to talk to, and so they identify with the nature of a woman because they always been around women, and that's why you see on Facebook when they break up, you see this bitch, nigga, you little dick ass nigga. I was there when your bitch ass couldn't put bond out of jail and your daughter needed Pampers and you couldn't buy them and I paid for them you see a bitch ass nigga all his business out. He ain't had no business telling her that shit.
Right.
That's why
Mm-hmm.
you got skid marks in your boxes, nigga. Yeah,
Right,
little shit like
right,
that.
that kind
I'm
of
like,
shit.
this bitch got skin marks in her thong, though. Nigga, this is different. This is different work. I got something for you too. But nah, hey fellas,
Mm-hmm.
And you was
this is what we
with
fit.
the nigga
Oh,
with
go ahead.
skid marks the whole time
Right,
and
and
loved
Right,
you
it.
that's
what?
what
And
we
you
be thinking.
stayed, and you stayed with them skin mark ass draws, nigga. You hear
Mm-hmm.
me, funky bitch? But yeah, so hold on. All right, fellas, this is what we finna do. And ladies, sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out. Man, this Justice League, this episode 3, man, nigga, we took four conversations, 4 topics, nigga, almost into 3 hours, y'all. This elite
Man, that's
conversation, bro. Like we chilling.
Well, shit,
And we
I
ventured
got
off
a
in other shit.
podcast, so I just talk for a living. Goddamn it.
Yeah, you feel me?
yeah.
So we do this shit. You feel me? So man, I'm gonna start. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start from the bottom right. I'm gonna go my nigga Mac Mall, Double O, and then we'll come back up with Cal 10. I'm gonna go VAR last. So y'all just tell everybody where y'all at, man. What's happening with y'all?
Man, it's your boy Mac Mall from Chicago, man. I'm the CEO and Not the Shop podcast. You know, it's always a treat when real players meet. Make sure y'all hit the sub button, man. Make sure y'all like, leave a comment, because it don't cost you nothing to push your button.
God damn it. Indiana in the building.
You goddamn right. I know that's right. Don't cost nothing to push a button. I'm here in Naptown
Mm-hmm.
317. Call myself to let you know logo. We want to let you know podcast. We didn't click clack like you said. Trying to get this shit off the ground. Having great conversations. Love is love, man. I appreciate you, Red Pill. Let me jump on this thing, man. And I'm gonna be back
Always.
every time.
Always, brother. Thank you, bro.
All right, it's your
Miss
girl
Lady.
Talenthea with TN Productions KC. So if you need anything creative when it comes to events or media, fashion show, music video, concert, I got you.
Type shit. One of the
Yo,
queens of the city, you feel me?
yo,
Hey,
this Lavada Black Kelly Severai that's trying to make you raise that eye for Let's Talk About It Shot, man. Tune in to us, man. Next show coming up. Want to say next Monday. So, next Tuesday. I'm sorry, but be well about that.
Type
hey,
shit.
I'm Cal 10, man. I'm the light skinned piece of shit, Mr. Jack of all trades, man. I can make you look good. I do videos, I do graphics, I produce podcasts, I do pretty much damn near everything under the sun, man. For real, man. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook.
He do everything under the sun, but sit up under it, light skinned nigga.
Hey, I've been tanning just a little bit.
You say you shine in the dark.
Type shit. But yeah, man, y'all already know, man. This your main man, Anti-Cool, aka the Red Pill Crip. This is the Justice League, man. And y'all already know what time it is, man. I got my brothers with me. I got the 314. I got the motherfucking 312. I got the 816. Damn it, 00. What's y'all shit? 607?
317. We right behind 317.
So we got 816, 314, 317. You understand me? You feel me? Midwest taking over the whole motherfucking thing. We coming back. We'll be back on Friday. Tomorrow we'll be on Let You Know podcast. Shit, holla. Matter of fact, before y'all go, because I'm gonna shut it down, but let's sit on the backstage just for like 2-3 minutes. I just want y'all to rap so maybe we can get a little lineup for tomorrow. But
all right, let me say this real fast. I do be doing lives on Monday at 7:00. Red Pill VOD, a part of it. You know, if the other players on the panel want to be a part of my lives on Mondays, y'all free to join in. This Saturday is my birthday. I'm going on a 7-day cruise. Okay. So I will be on live Monday, live on the motherfucking water. So make sure y'all tune in. I'm going live off the boat.
Hey, man, that cruise Wi-Fi is something different. I'm just letting you know.
No, I already know. I'm a gold member. I'm probably finna be platinum when I get back on this motherfucker. No, it'd be decent. It'd be decent. You got to get the premium package.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like $4 more than the regular shit. When you get
you know, I get out of town when I get 5 days off. I'm out of town with the quickness. So
type shit. Okay, all right, man. Well, y'all already know, man. This the motherfucking Justice League. I don't know why Talenti is coming back. What you want to say? You got to say something. Hold on, let me see. What you got to say, sis? Because I don't want to not leave you out. Oh, she's spending too long. Love you, sis. We out this bitch.
All right.
Peace.
A leader that's just following his dreams. I just bought a boat and now I'm trying to stream. And I just bought some dope trying to find a fiend. My shoulders where they lean, plotting scheme.
They bring it hard that I fall that I never won. Anything you see me with, I heard it first. Yeah, I had a grind hard, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks. They bring it hard that I fall that I never won. Anything you see me with, I heard it first. Yeah, I had a grind hard, never give up. Get my mind focused on them big bucks.
Come and see how I do this so effortlessly. Step on suckers, then I go step on the key. It's 23, all I do is press start on the key. Shoot from the locker room, my nigga, I'm Curry from 3. All nets with smoker cars and small bets. When I was working the block, we gave a small test. Pieces free just to get the clientele built. Now me and Anti-Cool got the whole town.